morning. Thank you, Netherable. Hey, Apple user. Hey, hey, C-Tone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you mean to come up? Thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
Netherable.
The prompt, Black Americans and melanated Americans, what does respect look like?
Thank you,
Uh,
my sister.
Respect is showing homage to us because this is our country. And take accountability and just stop undermining us and acting like you didn't do anything. Um, when you see we show love, we show homage, we celebrate them, we go spend money. When they come over here, their intention is to disrespect. Their intention is to undermine, because they're broke up into so many tribes. So we can never really truly be with them because they don't even really know how to be with themselves. And I think we need to stop trying to like be as one with them, and we need to and just study
like
them.
be as
We need to just study them and see that they can't even get along with themselves with all the tribes, so they see us as a separate tribe, and we need to see that. Once we see that, we'll be able to move forward. Thank you.
You're welcome, C-Tone. And after me doing these panels and me learning more and more about this. We're gonna rotate him down. Learning more and more about this, and just learning more and more about them too, like interacting with them because this is interacting with them to me. You know what I mean? On a regular basis. I'm
Right.
starting to see now. Maybe, maybe Black Americans. Maybe we've been a tribe, or at least we gon' I don't know. I'm feeling like a segment of us is beginning to be tribal, and they obviously already was. So you know what I mean? It is what it is, cause I love our tribe, if that's
And
what you want to call it.
and and just to add on, we really don't care about what white tea people think or say about us. We really are comfortable in our own skin. They care because a lot of these panels you will hear, a lot of these black immigrants be like, well, the white tea people don't like when you do that, or they don't like when y'all do this. We don't give a shit. We don't care.
Hey,
We are in our
Simone.
own zone, and we could care less what they think.
See, Tone, one even sat up here and told us we need to be good.
Crazy.
I said, what? Y'all just need to be good. I said, look, child. Oh, hold on, Simone. Hey, Mo, how you doing?
Hey, love. Such an honor to be up on your platform for the first time. I'm a huge fan of what you do, and thank you for all that you do on behalf of our lineage, sister. I really dig your spaces.
Thank you, Mo. I appreciate that. What's your
Yeah.
ethnicity?
Oh, I'm foundational Black American. My father, his side of the family from Baltimore, Maryland, where I was born and raised. Actually, it's a little town south of Baltimore called Linthicum Heights. That's where my father from. But they just moved up the street, and we was raised in Baltimore. And my mother's side is from Sumter, South Carolina. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shout out to you. You want to address the prompt?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
follow me on TikTok or YouTube?
Say it again.
You follow me on TikTok or YouTube?
On YouTube, that I just
Oh,
came across this on the humble. As soon as I saw you and I saw it was like it appeared that it was only one brother up here talking to you. I was like, damn, that's love. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of love. I always watch you on YouTube, but so I just popped up real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna follow you on this too now
all right. I'm
on
gonna follow
TikTok
you
too.
back, Mo.
Thank you, sister.
Shout out
But
to the mods. We can't forget about the mods.
yeah, all the mods, everybody that helped your channel run. You know what I mean? I'm just a huge fan of all of you brothers and sisters in the B1/New Black Media. Y'all do a mighty work for our people. I follow all y'all.
Dang. See, y'all. I was just telling them how I'm starting to get Oh, they wearing me down, baby. I got to get
No,
a
stay
schedule.
strong, sister. We need you. We need more love worlds. Well, we need love's world. I mean, more is good too, but
I
we need
swear I
you.
was just telling them that, and here come you.
It's crazy love because I swear I was just sitting here thinking, and I'm going to address the prompt, but it's ironic that you would say that because I was just sitting here thinking like, damn, all our great news correspondents and media outlet people in the B1 spaces, I mean, you, Tyreek, Black Alpha, the names, all y'all to do what y'all do. I was like, yo, they gotta like carry a tremendous burden around with them. I was like, it gotta be heavy on them because it's like y'all get like opposition from so many different directions, coons, tethers, just haters, just all
Raccoons.
kinds of
Wait a minute,
people.
hold on. Raccoons. I love
Oh,
TikTok.
my bad. Oh, my bad.
HATE. I love
Raccoons. I
TikTok.
apologize,
Yeah,
brother.
it's okay.
Yeah, raccoons. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? So I just try to give y'all love whenever I talk to y'all, pun intended. I try. Yeah, I definitely try to give y'all love, but I don't want to hawk up too much of your time. But to address the prompt, my good sister, I just think, what does, I ain't got on my glasses. What does respect look like? Respect looks like not trying to undermine other people. And respect looks like not trying to lie on other people. It seems like everybody comes to our country that we built, us foundational Black Americans, and they just everybody on some, I mean, I don't know if I can cuss, but everybody on some shit, like trying to like just undermine us, trying to steal from us, just trying to misappropriate our culture, just coming sideways at us. And I mean, it's everybody. It's like us against everybody. So I just think if people didn't do that, that would be the ultimate sign of respect. Like, you know what I mean? Like, back up off of us for real, leave us alone. They can't do it because we that energy source. You know what I mean? We are the culture. We are the wave. So they can't even help themselves. But I wish that they, would back up off of us and let us do us and let them do, y'all do y'all and let us do us. And that would, that would go a long way, but they can't do it. They just want to come in here sideways, undermining us, lying about us, lying to us, lying on us, trying to steal Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes, all these clowns, tellers, cosplayers, raccoons, like you said. Oh yeah, like it's just frustrating. You know what I mean? So anyway, I don't want to talk your ears off, love. Thank you again, sister, for allowing me to come up on your platform. I'm gonna follow you on this platform as soon as I get down, and like I said, I'm gonna keep supporting you, sister. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Mo. We
Yep.
appreciate you.
Yep.
Hey, Doc Dollar, how you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I know that this is a mess dealing with all these
Wait a
different.
minute, hold on, Doc Dollar. What's your ethnicity for the people in the room?
I'm a foundation of Black America.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You don't have to tell me all that. If you was
Black.
about to do your whole history, I care. I want to know, but you ain't got to if you don't want to.
Okay, I said born in Detroit. Born in Detroit. My mother from Pace, Mississippi. My father from Cotton Plant, Arkansas.
Shout out to me. Shout out to the D. Shout out to my D. I'll be in the D next month.
Yes.
Go
But
ahead.
you from the D, so you got thick skin to deal with these people. You know what we went through up here. So,
Yeah, we tusslers in the D. Hey,
So
we was, and I'm used to tussling all my life with Black Americans. Y'all already know.
What you went to? You went to Redford?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I went to
Huskies.
Mumford. Yeah, I went to Mumford.
Mumford. Oh, okay.
For sure. But to the prompt, I would say they need to go watch that channel. Remember that channel we had back in the day, the channel 56?
Oh yeah.
When we was
PBS.
kids, when we was kids, if we had turned that channel on, seeing them getting beat with what we seeing our people getting water hose down, beat with that, beat with the police, beating them up and stuff. Remember that? They need to go back and watch some of that and see what we go through, and then follow behind us.
I wonder, do they even show that?
I think
No.
they probably took it off. But we remember when I was a kid, they used to be on every day showing us stuff. Like, dang, that's what we going through. But I think they cut that off. But they need to go look at that stuff and see our struggle, what our people had to fight for, and then see the plan we laying out. I don't know. I don't know. They too far gone. They too far gone. We can't do nothing with them. They won't respect us. They won't. I don't think so. What you think?
Shit. Some of them will. Some of them will, and some of them do. I'm coming to realize that all of them ain't the same, even though, collectively it's a problem. They a problem collectively. But I'm starting to realize all of them don't HATE us.
Yeah,
Some of
yeah,
them
that
get
part.
some riders. And
Yeah,
for those real riders and the ones who've been really messing with Black Americans, but they people don't. I hate, I HATE. We got to do this to y'all, but it got to be done. You know what I mean? And I just hope one day we do it enough and hard enough, and we go so hard that they'll snap out of whatever they going through and get some act right and get on, you know what I mean, and follow us. Not
right.
us ever gonna follow them. And as far as politically, that's what my issues is with them now.
Man,
Like politically, we don't align politically. So that leads me to know too, unless by some miracle they just snap out of it and get with the program, our program. It's gonna be a problem with them politically, and if it's a problem with them politically, then it's gonna always be BTA. We're gonna be at war with these WAR with these people
yeah,
because politically we not seeing eye to eye.
right. Like, I just really like last few years. I just really noticed, like listening to Tyreek, really put me up on, like, put me on the political game. Like all these people representing us, they may look black, but they not us. Like what the hell? The Black Caucus, all these senators and stuff, they all foreigners. I'm like, no wonder we not getting no stuff in our community and stuff, because it's just crazy. Like with Obama, that I'm gonna just say one more thing. Like, when Kamala got voted in when they won that race, I voted for them just because of her. I thought she was a black sister. And when they got out sitting up there watching the inauguration, like, yeah, got a black sister, yeah. You got her butt up to the top. I'm a Jamaican and an East Indian. I'm like, what the? I'm like, man. Ever since then, I just like, man, that just like, wow. She got up there talking. She's a Jamaican and an East Indian woman. I mean, all the time that she had this thinking that
Right.
she is black.
I'm so
That's
happy my eyes got woke
that's
up, y'all.
good. I'm
Let
glad
me
I
ask
got.
you something, Doc. Let me ask you
I,
something. What did you hear about they supposed to be stopping all non-citizens food stamps and stuff?
I ain't hear about that.
I think I saw that today. Trump doing something on Monday.
I agree with it because they make it seem like our people, like our people be the
Oh no,
one.
no, I misspoke. It was if you got any kind of
Thank
welfare
you.
from us, they not gonna accept your green card, right?
Good.
You
What
want
is
your green card gonna be denied. Am I right, y'all? I think I heard that right.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
what is
Yeah.
it?
If you ever got like food stamps or something, they gonna be
You are
denying your
immediately
green
cut
card.
off
Oh, and bank
of the
access
citizenship.
too. Trump and them, they
Oh,
had that plan B ready.
if you're a foreigner.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you're not a citizen, I guess, or if you wait, if you're on a visa, or if you not, you haven't took that oath yet, you still waiting to become a citizen, and you got any kind of social service benefits and stuff like that.
Yeah, they trying to get us out there to fight for them with that immigration stuff, but people didn't stand up.
No. Okay, let me see. Let me let this
All
person
right.
up, y'all.
All
I
right,
don't know
peace,
who
sister.
it is. Hold on, Doc. You ain't got to get down. I don't know who this is. Hold on. Hey, Maroon. Hey,
What's going
Armor. How
on?
you doing?
I
Armor. Hey, what's your ethnicity, Armor?
I consider myself an FBA.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
from VA
Mhm.
and raised in VA. My dad was ex-military, Vietnam vet, so I happened to be born in Germany, Frankfurt, Germany, because he was stationed over there at the time. But everybody else was born in VA. But I was born to two FBA parents. Okay, from the South. I just, I don't understand what the issue is, why all of the um, immigrants or just people who have came here from other African nations and Caribbeans and why they have a hard time with the term FBA. It baffles me when I cruise through TikTok and hear some of the excuses and they're looking at it like this is some hate group or something. This is just lineage.
HATE.
I'm sorry, HAT or something. It's just lineage. It's just a simple lineage. It's you know I was in a full I was cruising through TikTok and I ran up on the Nolan Wells issue and I jumped in a live because the issue kind of touched my heart a little bit because I raised two uh, boys, okay, and so it touched my heart a little bit, and I went in there and I we were just talking about the Nolan Wells issue, and when I came on, I said, "Well, I consider myself an FBA." The host literally stopped talking about the issue and she said, I don't know who you guys, I'm against FBAs. I don't know who you think you are. I mean, totally. And the issue wasn't even about FBA. I just said, I identify myself as FBAs. And most FBA people know what goes on in the South. We all know what's up, you know. And when I said that, they attacked me. Well, the host attacked me. Just the host attacked me as if I said a hate word. I'm sorry, an HAT.
HATE.
As this TikTok stuff, HAT word. I'm sorry. So they attacked me, and I'm like, wow. That kind of baffled me because see, I've traveled all over the world. I've been to Europe. I've been to Africa. Haven't been to Asia yet, but been to other countries, and I have no problems with people from Nigeria, Caribbeans. Um, However, I mean, it's I don't understand their issue, and I think that us coming together as FBAs is a good thing. I don't know if you guys ever seen Smokey Robinson did a poem. Uh,
Okay, you gotta land your plane.
okay, Smokey Robinson did a poem, and I saw one guy showing it in here in TikTok about the same issue back in the day when Jesse Jackson put on this African American title to us. And I encourage you guys to try to find that. I can send it to you guys if you're. But take a look at that poem. So this was an issue even back when uh, he did that with FBAs. We didn't like it. We didn't accept that label as African American, and we didn't accept being grouped with them. Okay, so I encourage you guys to take a look at that. I land my plane. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Armor. Hey, I am. How you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing today?
You're doing amazing.
Oh, they good, good, good. I'm FBA, you know that. I love it. Hey man, I did my research last night, man. Have you looked up and see who lead in the paternity fraud? You know the countries that lead in the paternity fraud, the one that claimed
I
that.
think Jamaica, Nigeria, right?
Yeah, those are the ones that our main detractors and love to say we ain't got no culture. Y'all got a culture of scamming and paternity fraud. Yeah, that's all they raising 304s over there in the country. Ghana want to make birth DNA at birth. You know.
They should.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they
We
should. They
need to
should
do that over
automatically.
here too. If it's a reason to.
Yeah, it's a reason to. You know that. Yeah, because
Everywhere. Just do
that
it.
sex worker culture done spread it all over the world. All of them want to be sex workers. They don't want to be women no more. You know.
Schmeck. I love TikTok shop.
Yeah, but that's what that is. I just came to say that. I did my research last night. The ones that want us to join their cultures got messed up culture, and they still with that
Okay,
crap.
I am. Can you address the prompt though?
Oh, okay. Black America, melanated immigrants. What does respect look like? Respect look like live and let live. But we ain't done none of them people. We haven't done anything. They can't name as a whole that anything that we have done to any culture, because we got our own culture, and they can't name that nothing that we've done to them. You know what
So
I'm
let me,
saying? They know who
let me
done that to them.
yeah, let me ask you something real quick. I am.
Okay.
So we know all of them not gonna leave, right? You know
Yeah.
it's gonna be some melanated immigrants over here with us, right?
Yeah.
You said live and let live.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, since we don't align politically, how that's gonna work? How we gonna live and let live?
Since we don't align politically,
Yeah.
well, you know, they don't carry our vote. You know what I'm saying? One thing about that vote is it's more FBAs in America than any other minority group. Now the problem is you got 2, 3 groups claiming that they built America. You got the Latinos, you got the Cubans, you got the Haitians. They all claim that they built America. Somewhere, somehow they built America. From
Where
what?
do you think they get that from? It seemed like once one or two of them start saying something, it's like a whole script. Like they just go on and on and on.
Well, if you go back and look at Perry Islands when the Caucasian was coming in, they were saying the exact same thing. You know, the Irish, the Italians, they were saying the exact same. They were running the same play. We
And hell,
built.
if they all built the United States of America, what the hell they needed slaves for then?
Well, because they never built America. You understand? They pulling that up north trick. You know, it was slaves up north in the 13 colonies. Once they industrialized, they sold all their slaves down south. That's why it was so good for them to expand slavery.
So wait, they had slaves. They had all these slaves that were supposed to be here, millions of slaves, and then they had millions of Haitians, Jamaicans, and whoever else, the Latinos. They wasn't slaves. They was just walking around with the white people living their lives.
No,
What was they doing while we was enslaved?
they was in their home country being slaves. You know what I'm saying? They was in their home. That's just like Sonny Holston that work on The View. You know, her parents, her family come from us. They were slave owners. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got a lot of them that were slave owners, and they been hiding that fact. You know what I'm saying? They're not even part of our boule here in America. You know what I'm saying? They've been sellouts. You know, they've been sold their peoples out. They'll sell us out. That's why I don't understand our culture. If you're not FBA, you's a real clown, because you know these folks sold you into this, into bondage, and they'll do it again. They don't care nothing about selling you out again. That don't mean nothing to them. They just want somewhere to rest and sit down at. You can't go nowhere all over the world. You got these people locked up in somebody else's home country. They refuse to build their own. They got all the resources known to mankind and still refuse. That's why they don't like Ibrahim Traoré over there in Burkina Faso. You know what I'm saying? They was willing to go to war with that man. You know what I'm saying? Because he want to build his country for his people. You know what I'm saying? We got more in common with him than we do anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or Rwanda.
That ninja a dictator. He on his
He's
own,
not no
and
dictator, man. You can't
yes, he
listen to
is, and he claimed himself to be a dictator, and he dissed us over here in America. I'm good on that fool.
Okay, so you're gonna have to show me where he dissed us at, but
Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably post it up on here one of these days. He literally declared himself to be a dictatorship.
okay,
This was like over a month ago.
I
F
want you
that
to
nigga.
post that, and I want you to post where he disrespected FBA lineage at.
Yeah, he said that us over here because we're delineating from these Africans and stuff, talking about, oh, and the people over in America are dissing our people over here in the continent. We will have to basically put belt to ass to us, is what he said, the Africans.
That's what he want to do. You sure that's what he want to do? You sure that's what he want to do?
I mean, if you want to go over there and help
I
him,
think
you're
he
more than
like
welcome,
everybody
sir.
else. I think they got a lot of coward in them, man. I don't think they want to do that. I don't think they
I
want to do
don't, I
that.
don't know. I mean,
They're not as tough as they claim to be.
I know that, but I'm saying it's just the fact that he didn't even have to say that. You know what I mean? Like he
Thank
could have
you.
just left well
But
enough
they got
alone.
bigger problems though. They being recolonized by China. They got bigger problems. You
I
look
know.
at you look at the Ivory Coast and all them over there. The Chinese done took all their fishes and everything, same way they did in Somalia. How they
Yeah,
went
Wait,
and
we
Chinese,
getting
Lebanese,
recolonized by
Arabs,
the who getting recolonized by them? By the
the
Asians.
Jamaicans, the Africans. Oh man, they own
West Africa, all of it.
they
Yeah,
don't recolonize.
Not Burkina Faso though, right?
They buy too. You got to look.
about to. He'd
You got to
accepted a
look.
deal from the
They
U.S.
own.
already and Russia.
Yeah, they own all their beaches. They own all their beaches in Jamaica. They don't make them into resorts. And you know what I'm saying? All that money that we've been coming over here and stealing, they took that money and invested in CARICOM and they got all their beaches. They done turned all their beaches private. They don't
Yeah.
recolonize them.
Not CARICOM. CARICOM is their reparations task force. They just
Oh,
bought
okay. But I'm
Jamaica.
saying though, the group of them still though, they buying up all their beaches and turning them into resorts.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Even though their population is going to have a big decline, just like Japan is. You know, most of them Asian countries just as racist as these ones over here. It's no difference. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at how they treat they kids when they mix. You got to look. If you treat the poorest of us bad, how you think you're gonna treat the rest of us? You're gonna do the same to the rest of us. It's gonna be no difference. But you can act blind if you want to, though. You can act blind like you don't see.
You
You know
said
what I'm saying?
they gonna do that to us over here?
No, I'm saying, I look at if a person. It's just like if you sent your child to your neighbor's house. How your neighbor treat your child, you know your child respectful and everything. And how your neighbor treat your child is how they treat you worse.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? So if a person step on a poor person and treat them like they trash, what you think they'll do to you? You understand what I'm saying? You got to understand that these people ain't got no creativity about them. Only thing they can do is steal and copy people products and make them times 1,000 with that cheap labor that they got over there. That's all they do. They ain't doing that fantastic.
Yeah, because I look at TikTok, y'all, and I just scroll. It's so many people imitate us. They got to either talk about us to get a view and a click, or they got to do some kind of trend we started. These people are the most
You
uncreative people I've ever seen in my whole
you
existence.
you remember they claimed that they women didn't want to talk. We don't want to talk to they women.
But wait, these are the people immigrants love. And they people, you know what I mean? People, I'm talking about immigrants too. All of them do the same thing to us. All of them monetize off of our culture.
Yeah, they
You
run
know
the
what I
same
mean?
playbook.
Yeah, they do. And white people and immigrants, it's just crazy. It's so bizarre to me.
Well, they go to tell the Caucasian, I'm not like them. I can work with you. I don't care that. You see, the first thing you ask a politician, do you support reparations? If they say no, then the Couch win every time.
Hey, you wasn't that guy in that barbershop who asked Byron Donalds that. Your voice, it sounds, y'all got the same kind of voice. You wasn't that man. Where's you? Who asked
No,
him?
I wish I was. I asked him though. I
It
asked
was
him
a
to his
man. He
face.
sounded just like you when he
But
was
I
in
also
that
asked him, do
barber
you
shop.
think I also asked him, how long have you think FBA been paying taxes in America without any representation? We the only group in America that worked 400 years, sun up, sun down. No rest for the weary. If you fell down, you stayed down. You understand what I'm saying? 400 years. So I like
All
to
right.
ask all the immigrants, how many years are you willing to work free to stay and live in America?
Okay, hold on. I am. Hey, Sham.
Shot McFly, but that's all good. Everybody call me the same.
Oh, Sham McFly.
That's because I rap, but not no more. I'm
Okay.
40.
Hold
No,
on.
I'm just
Let's
messing
wait
with
a
you.
minute. You rap?
Yeah.
Let us hear something real quick.
Okay. Oh man, damn. It's been a while. I'm cooler than cooler. I keep the water ice cold. It's pouring outside. You better carry raincoat. 1 minute I'm here and then I'm gonna gun smoke. Don't tell how many pigeons I'm gonna poke. Puff, puff, pass, cause I really need to smoke. When I swing that thing, you knows I'm no joke. My style's like the condom to the whore, the knob to the door. I don't even really got a ball. My game so tight, what a small size small. My game so tight, what a small size small. Now watch how my flow, money increase, boost, and skyrocket right through the roof. This money do this to me. That's why I'm dangerous without this cheese. When I cop back, no, I'm gonna squeeze. Nigga all dressed in black in the cut, all wanna steez. Cause I'm just 2G, too gangsta. Check out my swag. Who can fuck with me? Come again.
Thank you, Sham. Thank you, Sham. Thank you, Sham. Shout out to Sham,
Raise
y'all.
the roof. Raise the roof.
Yeah, nah, I mean,
We don't
I'm
need no, what they say, we don't need no water, let the burn.
motherfucker burn.
All right, Sham,
Yeah.
what's your ethnicity?
That's it. That's why I shot McFly, but I had many more plus better and or
Okay,
whatever.
okay, what's your ethnicity?
Can you guess?
I can't.
Okay, fair, that's fair. I'm black.
Black American? Black from where?
A black American. You know what?
Huh?
I was born in New York. I was born in the Bronx. So that maybe that'll tell you like I sound like a New Yorker.
Yeah,
But
you
you
do
know what?
sound like New York. There's a lot of immigrants in New York.
In the end, I've been in Charleston, South Carolina for about like 20 years. I'm 43.
Okay, you want to address the prompt, Sham?
I never sold the prom.
It's right there. It's above
Okay.
your head. You can click
Okay,
on
yeah,
it.
it is. It is. It is.
You
It
can
definitely
click on
is.
it. If you need to see it, just click on it.
Can you read it to me?
Yeah, Black Americans and melanated immigrants. What does respect look like?
Okay. Because it was like so like tiny in the corner. But check this out. Black Americans, which we're not immigrants, right? We are who we are. We were born here. Immigrants that come over here is a different story, right? Let them take the immigrants and put them inside the white communities. Let them put the immigrants inside of every other communities, and then let them prosper that way, right? But they'll put them inside of our communities so that they can freaking put nail salons and everything. They know you're gonna buy nails, right? They know you're gonna buy lashes. They know you're gonna do this, so they put them in a great setup, right? Jeez. You do not let them come in our communities because you know what? They don't give us the things that we need to do for us. And then the moment that we do anything for us, they try to destroy what we built for us, right? If you yourself as a black woman decided that you wanted to have a nail salon and everything like that and just had it straight black people, you know what? They gonna come over here and be like, no, you can't have that. You're not gonna get a loan for that. You're not gonna get nothing. You're not gonna get nothing. But let them come all the way from the whole other side of the world. They'll get it. Yeah. So basically, what you're asking is like this. It's not you as the black woman. What you're asking is your freaking society going to allow it? Your society that's going to allow you to allow it, right? Fine. You did get this going. Are they going to come to you, or are they going to go to the Korean lady? Crabs in a bucket. You ever heard that terminology?
Absolutely, Sham.
I know. I'm talking too much and talking too fast, but check this out. You know what's gonna happen? If I was able to be your government and I was to give you, go ahead, Nika. You got your nail and eyelash thing. You know what the freaking person, the black person that you're trying to get it from, they ain't even gonna buy from you. They can go to that Korean person in the first place, right? Why? Why are they gonna do that? That's the problem that you have to get to. Because you know what? At the end of the day, you, Nika, probably would have gave her a better price in the first place. She looks at your skin.
Wait. I'm so confused, dog.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on. So you
Why would
saying
you be
black
confused?
people? So okay, let me clarify. So you saying black people gonna shop with Asians before we shop with our own?
See, have you ever seen this thing that happened after that freaking?
No, but I'm
and
saying, can
black
you just
people
answer
have
that question
boycotted?
real quick? Is that what you're
Okay, go
trying to
ahead.
say?
No, answer the question then, because I didn't hear the question.
I'm saying, are you saying that us FBAs are more prone to shop with an Asian first before our own people?
FBAs. What is the FBA? What is FBA? I can't answer the question. I need to know everything.
I
FBA
found
means
that.
what?
Man, where are you from, bro?
I'm just asking questions. What's FBA?
A
He's a
foundational
foreigner.
Black American. Can you trace your lineage back
Foundation
to the?
business.
Can you trace your lineage back to the 1870 census and back, sir? Was your people enslaved on this land, or were they a part of this land and classified as Negro
Okay, fine.
before the Civil WAR? Are your ancestors traced back here? That's all I'm asking.
I'm pretty sure mine does. I never went that deep or far,
That's
but I
fine,
would
but
like to
you'll
learn.
know.
I would like to learn about that.
Yeah, I mean, you'll know. You'll know. Like, has your like what your family do? Okay, you had Thanksgiving dinner, right? What's the food that's on the table?
Shit, that's gonna give me fucking diabetes.
Like what?
Fucking super cake, super everything, super mashed potatoes, super everything. My grandma was nice. My grandma would fuck around and have your ass looking stupid out
Hold
there.
on,
So he's a
that's
troll.
YouTube friendly language. Hold on, honey child.
Man, dog,
He
bro, you
cosplaying.
sound like a whole immigrant. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And that's not a New York accent like that, to be honest with you. I know I got FBA family that's up there in New York. You don't sound like them. And don't say it's the borough, because most of y'all sound alike.
Son, yo, check this out, my son. Check this out. Yo, dog, my dog. Yo, check this out. I gotta do all of that, right? What do you want? A Dominican now? What am I? Because I'm black.
dog.
I'm black. Oh, you see?
Where they
no.
Man,
What I'm
where
saying,
they talk
what
like
I'm
that
saying
at?
is,
Hold on, man.
what I'm
Let me see something.
oh, because I went to a good school.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Where they sound like that at? Where they say my dog? Where they say all that?
Well, first, you don't, because I grew up in the DMX age, the 90s and shit. That's my shit, right? I said at 43, right?
What
I
that
said
got to
that.
do with mashed
Okay, fine.
potatoes
Whatever.
on a Thanksgiving
Mashed
plate?
potato. Right. That's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you. What does that have to do with mashed potatoes on a thing, on a plate? That's what I'm asking you. Because personally, I said my grandma would knock out. You asked me a question. I said my grandma would knock that shit.
Potatoes on Thanksgiving.
I'm just confused because
We all cook
Because you're confused.
I don't listen.
Because you're confused.
That's why I want him to
That's
answer.
the reason
because
why.
I want to hear his answer. I'm curious now, because
Okay,
I'm like,
throw the answer.
let me see that hairline real quick. Let me see something. Let me see that hairline real quick. Hold on.
Wait. See, you see how he's trying to move the goalposts now.
No.
About
I
my
just need to see
hairline. It matters about my hairline now, right?
Yeah. Let me see something real quick. Let me just see something.
Yeah. It matters about my hairline. It doesn't matter about what you asked before. Now you got to move the goalposts.
No,
you're
brother,
like
don't
a
get
female.
offended. Listen, I'm just trying to see
I'm not
something.
offended. Yeah, I'm. You should be the one that's offended.
Sound RuPaul with all that loud talking.
Hold on, OG Frost. Hold on. Let me just see.
You know what he sound like?
Hold on.
He sound like a Mega Man power up.
Brother. You
Nigga,
talking real
Mega Man.
fast. And you're not saying nothing. Listen, you talking real fast and you're not saying nothing, sir. Just show us the hairline. Let's just take a little peek. Just the front part. Just the front part.
Who do you think I am,
Okay,
bruh?
yeah,
You
that's what I
all
thought.
over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
No, okay.
you
Let
would
me
know if
see
you
your
FBA or
hairline.
not, sir. Yeah, you would know if you FBA or not. We gonna cut all that out. This nigga talking about some diabetes. Listen, family, this is crazy. This is crazy. This when he's talking about they more prone to shop with Asians than anybody else. The only people still shopping with them people like that is them fellow Caribbeans.
He said, "Show your hairline. If you're cool, show your hairline."
Oh yeah,
What the fuck is
he
that?
upset. Yeah, you upset. But anyways, all right, Miss Love, I'm good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
heard everything I
did.
need to hear.
Miss
Yeah.
Love, can I get a rebuttal?
Yes, you can. I am.
Yeah, you know that man was cosplaying. You were just laughing. You just wanted to laugh, didn't you? I know you just wanted to laugh because when he said,
Listen.
yeah, yo, he sound real corny. He sound like he RuPaul. We know he wasn't gonna take off that do-rag he had on his head. He could have asked him that. What is that you got on your head? He couldn't have answered that. In our lingo, he couldn't. That's what he get for cosplaying. The people that got that culture. They got a culture of scamming and
Hold on.
304
Who
action
is
going
this
on.
nigga? Hold on. Why y'all keep camming? Hold on, man. Y'all looking crazy. Don't be camming up, bro. Listen.
Oh, and then
I
why you got your shirt off? Ugh. Like, ew. No, don't do that. That's ooh. Don't do not cut y'all cameras on, okay?
Yeah, see, you know he ain't
Can
FBA.
I
He
ask a
turned his camera
question?
on.
Why is it a problem? Why
Hold on,
is it a
Sham.
problem? Because
OG, did you lay your plane,
It's
OG?
your summer, but
No,
Nick, we
they ain't
don't
lying.
want to
I
see
ain't
your
laying my
summer
plane.
chest. We don't want to see that.
I ain't laying my plane. One thing we do know though, since
You up
we
here
went,
trying to get some DMs.
one thing I
Trying to get a
know.
90-day fiance. What's going on, player?
Yeah, I was talking to the passport bros. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, wherever y'all travel at around the world, man, it's the same game being played all around the world, man.
Okay, I am. All right, Sham. Thank you. Hold on. Hey, Nick. Hello.
Hello. Hello, I'm here. I'm here.
Hey, what's your ethnicity again, Nick?
I'm FBA all day.
Okay, you want to address the prompt?
Yeah, it's kind of small. Let me put on
Okay,
my
I
glass.
can read it to you, Nick.
Please, please
please,
do.
can I just ask one?
Okay, hold on. It's Nick's turn now, Sham. Hold on. Okay, it's Black Americans and Melanated Immigrants. What does respect
Okay,
look
okay,
like?
yeah, that's what I was wondering. What the FBA mean?
Lord,
Bruh,
maybe
Okay.
he'll tell you.
go
Yeah,
ahead,
you
Nick.
got to drop homeboy. All right, what does respect mean? Look like? What it truthfully looks like is everybody has their heritage and their identity. Until recently, now everybody wants to add that ethnicity or black to their ethnicity. Okay, you have Jamaicans, Ghanaians, um, I don't care, Senegalese, Kenyans, all of these people, Dominicans, Brazilian, the list goes on and on and on, and they all wants to tie themselves, and I believe it's for resources, okay, to black, because now they can check the boxes, Black American, obvious Mexicans as well, yes. So now they can check the box Black American or African American, which is a misnomer. You know, there's only one ethnic group that is black. Respect is respecting Black Americans' heritage and culture. You know, that's the issue. That's the problem. Respect is respecting each person's identity for who it is, where they come from, and stop
Thank you,
cosplaying,
sir. You're
stop
right.
tethering,
You
Hold on,
stop playing
Sham.
games.
Go ahead, Nick. My bad.
That side. Stop tethering. Stop taking people's like heritage or culture, like they trying to say they created and started hip hop and all these different things, you know. And that's the problem. Respect looks like respect, you know. Like when I speak to my elders, it's yes, ma'am, no, sir. Respect us just like we respect you. If I come to your homeland, I'm gonna do what you tell me to do. Okay? It's that simple because you know the land better than I do. But when they come over here, all of a sudden they think they get to tell us what to do and how to do it. when we're the ones that made the sacrifice for them to be over here in the first place. Respect is respecting those that came before you and pay homage. You know, it's like music. There was a song that Tupac made and it was there's nothing like the old school. And all these people today who just got here don't know how to respect the people that came before them. Respect is paramount in my land.
Pretty dope. That was interesting. Shemek wants to come back up here. Oh, he gone. Yeah, that was interesting. You know, and I don't even understand. I don't understand. I think these people, I mean, what am I being naive, or are they having mental instabilities right now because of this delineation? I mean, because now all of a sudden it's like forget they countries basically. You know, they want to claim black. They the same as us. I'm seeing it everywhere. These people, are they just, is that their way of fighting back?
You know that song by Ghetto Boys called "My Mind Playing Tricks on Me"?
Yeah.
That's them right now. You know, sit alone in their room, four walls, just staring at a nigga. That's them right now. They staring at all their issues and having to face it like they're in a mental asylum. And I don't care, to be honest with you. I'm gonna let them deal with whatever mental illness they got going on because they had the mental illness before they got here. They didn't deal with it when they got here. Some of them may have, you know. I feel like that's the ones that's, you know, don't mind telling us who they people are, that sellouts and all this other stuff. But for the majority, they gotta they have to go deal with that back home. You got to go face the mirror back home.
Yo, Maroon, let me give you a little more insight, especially on these panels. Okay. Imagine they put up the only place right now that's got any kind of traction that they can do any kind of like getting any kind of groups in there is South Africa with their delineation movement. Okay. But if somebody put up Cameroon or they put up Kenya, their panels will be dry. You know what I mean? If the only way these people become relevant is by putting up the term black that is popularized and became an ethnic group for us. So that's their problem. They don't have no relevance nowhere. There's no group of people that has culturally an identity like black Americans. You understand? And they don't, like you said, there's something wrong with them. It's like a mental health issue, you know? And that's the issue.
But that's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama, real quick. That's crazy that, you know, they have nothing to stand on of their own. I don't know why they don't talk about themselves, even when people doing content. Like, you know, why not talk about your country more? You know, I'm so sick of people talking about black Americans like y'all don't have nothing to talk about that y'all can be proud of. It's sad.
The white tea people, same thing with the Punjabi, same thing with all of them.
You talking about the Africans? I'm talking about like what about the Haitians, the
Yeah,
Caribbeans?
I agree. I'm talking about all of them, all immigrants. They're gonna have
They
to.
don't neither that they can talk about.
No, except that's why they keep mentioning 1804, but they don't want to talk about what they did after and the way they did the people who freed them, you know, parading around their heads in the street like that. I love TikTok shop. That's some sick stuff. All because they told y'all need to rebuild. You know what I mean? And then the way that the French did them when they came back, Spain came back, and then you had the Dominican Republic. Imagine, and that's why I keep telling people, imagine if when it comes to Haitians, at least, you know, imagine if all light skinned, lighter toned FBAs were lived in the North and darker skin lived in the South. Like, what kind of crazy foolishness is that? You know, we're not like that kind of people. We all are one people. We mixed. I mean, we're not like a monolith, but you know, we're all connected. We all work together. We all know that we're cousins. We're all family on this land, and it is what it is. But when it comes to all these other melanated groups, even the Siberians over there in Mexico, you know, it's the same thing. These people need to go home. They need to leave Mexico and go back to Asia. to be honest with you, because most of them are Asian descent, but they're also going to have to acknowledge the degeneracy of each of their cultures. See, we acknowledge our degeneracy. We're like, hey, um we don't like for people like Sexy Red to speak for us. We have Felicia Rashads, we have Queen Latifahs, we have different people like this that more represent FBA women. Our women have class, certain things, whatever. But a lot of those tether chicks, they don't like whenever accountability is faced with them. They don't like that. Just like Ghana with this transatlantic slave trade thing, they're trying to speak for us for reparations, but yeah, you can't even acknowledge that you were one of the main culprits of the slave trade. Let alone why everybody focused on Ghana. You got a whole region of West Africa, um you know what I mean, that y'all are skipping over, that also needs, not you guys, but I'm saying that over there in Africa, they all need to acknowledge their role in the transatlantic slave trade and the history that they put. We need to make sure that these people are held accountable, and by doing that, holding them accountable is sending them back home. And again, just like you said earlier, their policies don't align with our politics over here. We are not in African politics, they are in our politics. It's time for them to go home. You should not go to a different country interrupting the politics of the indigenous inhabitants. The accountability is sending them back home. So that's where I'm at with that. And yeah, there might be one here or there on an individual basis on code with us, but even then, like, they need to keep their people accountable to stay home. That's what on code looks like to me. Keep your people in their homeland. Tell them go home and build. You know what I mean? That would be what on code looks like from a foreigner to me personally. But I don't speak for everybody. So, hey, neat man. Now, what was going on with the cam, dog? What was happening? What was happening earlier, fam? You trying to catch some people, man? What you was trying to get one of these ladies, one of these cougars to hit you in the DM?
Nah, bro, listen, it's hot. Like literally, I
You
was just
outside,
nah. I got my door open. You know what I mean? So, but
man? What
and
state you in is that hot?
it's well, see, my house is just naturally hot. You know what I'm saying? Because I got an upstairs, heat rises. But point, all I was trying to do is show I got a real hairline, bro. You get it?
Nah, you was
I
trying
ain't
to catch. You was trying. Hey, I don't play. Hey,
Nah, I know how to fish, bro. I know how to fish. I'm just naturally like I don't wear, like, be honest with you, I don't like wearing clothes as soon as I get in my house. You know what I mean? I like to be comfortable. I don't walk around my house just in pants and in heavy shirts. You know what I mean? I like to be comfortable, especially on my Sunday. My Sunday day off, you feel me?
man, what you doing? You gotta get so relaxed, dog. I don't know if you can share that, but what, you work in the medical
Nah, I
field?
can. I do government contracting, so I'm a machinist and an engineer. So right now, currently, I'm working on a contract to help United States build some more submarines. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, how many immigrants you work with?
Whoo! So not as many. You see, that's the thing. They're there, and that's one of the main reasons why I came on this platform, because there's opportunities for us they've been literally focusing on the immigrant population. That's what the Democrats have been doing to us. You feel me? And what they've been doing is using the H-1B visas. They've been bringing in melanated people from other places to give them no jobs, to make it look like they've been equitable. Get where I'm coming from? And what I'm saying to you, this opportunity for us right now, because you got to remember, you heard about the CDLs. They had all of those immigrants with the CDLs. And when they were
Yep.
doing government contracting, what they would do is they would get a legal person, just like the construction sites. They'll get a legal person, and then that legal person would start a business and bring in all their brothers and sisters up illegally to do the work. That's how they've been undermining us, bro. So what I came on this panel for is to get us to start recognizing we have those opportunities where, like me as an engineer, contract manufacturing, those are my skill sets. But if we had truckers, I can subcontract work out to my brothers and sisters. If people have cleaning services, I can subcontract work out to them because I already am a certified vendor for the federal government. You know what I mean? And take advantage of these things that they have in place for us that a lot of our brothers and sisters are unaware of. That's actually why I'm here. We got to start to, it's called community economics. We have to start, now that we have identified them tethering, we have to do what's best for us now. We have to strategically start making businesses and hiring us to do work and showcase real with Black excellence, not immigrant excellence. I'm talking about real
FBA
Black
excellence. No, I agree.
excellence. You understand? Because it's irrefutable when you're in a place, in a space that we have always been the bar. And we've always raised the bar as to anything and everything we do. But what they've been doing is attacking us on the economic front, where we've always gone to them in order to get things done. And now that I'm in the door, man, listen, bro, I want us to start pushing that thing, because there's another lane that we have to occupy, which is the legal space, where we need real FBA lawyers so they can't do the things that they've been doing to us. We need real FBA doctors. The list goes on and on. We have to create the network in order to create the infrastructure in order for us to start really making an impact and stop them from harming us in so many other socioeconomic aspects. Make sense?
Yo, I 100,000% agree. You in the safe space here. I just gave you a follow as well. The reason why I asked that is because you don't know this, but I'm re-enlisting, enlisting with the Navy, right? So I ship out here August 17th, and a lot of the workers and MEPs were of immigrant descent. It's like half FBAs and then half immigrant descent. Whether it's Ellis Island or Africa or wherever they come from. I don't care. I don't care where they come from. But I'm starting to notice that during Biden, there was a slew of hires from of immigrant workers, and even before that, even with Obama as well, with having them over here. But with the federal contractor positions, especially out there in Virginia and
Yep.
the DMV area as a whole, but also too even going out west to Seattle. A lot of people don't know that as well. Texas, Florida. Sometimes even Arizona and Cali and whatnot. But yeah, I feel like those positions there, I'm not mad at Trump stopping the federal hiring for so long, to be honest with you, knowing what I know now. You know what I mean? Knowing how many of them are hired up in here and need to go.
Let me ask you a question.
What's going on?
Procurements. Do you know any of the procurement officers? Because like currently I'm working with to build a Columbia, but I don't want that to get me bottlenecked in to just focusing on that, because again, I do the contracting. I already have my clearances, my security clearances.
Yeah. That's why I went back to the military as well, mainly for my security clearance and, just to fight for my country. But I'm the wrong person to ask that. We have other people on this app that are federal employees. If they feel comfortable sharing that with you, I would get with them. I'm not going to name their names, but yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask that. I feel like you should ask somebody on the
outside of the, like I said, you followed me, right?
Yeah. So
that's a conversation for another day. Let's get back to these tethers, bro.
Yeah. No, but there's the stuff we need to discuss though. I always ask people, what's the, politicians in their state, what's going on with, their local government? How can people get involved, in these other cities? You never know who's going to hear these different things. We got people coming in and out of the room. Something might spark a conversation like that. You know what I mean? So this is stuff we need to discuss as a family, as a people, as a unit. We're not a group.
Being intentional. Yes, we have to be intentional.
Exactly.
With this opportunity right now. And
I'm
with you.
When one of these funky immigrants come up here, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they're gonna get it behind Cook. Like old boy that was just up here looking crazy. I'm like, this
For
dude
sure.
back of his head flat. I'm like, we don't got that flat back of the head like that. You know what I mean? So I like take off the do rag. You know, just to give me a little peek of the front. Nope, he ain't gonna do it. So yeah, we just acknowledge people as they come. That's all. That's all I'm
All
saying.
right, that's what's up, bro. Like I said again, I'm intentional and my eyes are wide open to what we need to do. And it's nothing better than being able to be excellent in all the fields and we can start creating because I again, my network is about making sure we lend our resources to us as opposed to allowing others to exploit our access. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree. Miss Love, you want wanting to
Yeah, I'm here.
transition.
I'm trying. I was about to bake me a cake. Yeah, I'm about to bake me a cake, but I'm
Oh,
listening to
what?
y'all. Yeah,
I'm
just
Give
a
me a
hungry. I'm
slice.
hungry.
cake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was just listening to y'all. It's open panel, but we did change the prompt chat in the room. So if anyone wants to come up and ask Black Americans a question, you're free to do so. Or if you want to just come and then, and if you're a Black American and you want to come say what's up, you're free to do so too. So we just talking right now. I guess Maroon. I don't think Neek want to talk about that though, Maroon. So, oh,
What?
here come what's his name? Whatever he was moving, he want to talk to you about it on the back end, I guess, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's certain things, Miss Love, that I
Yeah,
just, you know, when we start talking about
it was
security clearance.
interesting though. I was all in.
Yeah, yeah. It's just certain things I don't want to put out
Mhm.
there. Like I said, when
Yeah.
people are comfortable, like
Right.
me, I'm really not supposed to be even talking about what job I have with the Navy. They gave me the whole
Yeah.
rundown. So, but
Right. Well, you ain't divulge. You ain't divulged too much. Let's
right,
get to
right, right.
Zaire.
Hey,
But
Neek, watch this.
thank y'all for
He's
that
active. I'm not. I'm
conversation.
just a vendor.
Yeah,
You see, there's a
yeah, how are
difference.
you?
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
still
Wait a
sorry.
minute.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got a new person. Hold
I
on.
was
Hold on, Zaire. Hold on. Calm. It's peace in the room right now. Let's see what kind of energy you about to bring. Zaire, what's your ethnicity again for the room?
the real FBA Congolese.
You Congolese? Okay, go ahead. You want to ask
That
Black
ain't no real
American?
FBA nothing. You a Congolese
Shut
immigrant,
up.
sir.
Okay. Let's
You know
get
what?
her.
You,
Look, hold on now, y'all. Hold on. Who? Reese? Okay. Somebody okay. Listen, Zaire.
let me
What's your
speak, man.
question you got? Okay, what's your question you got for Black
My
Americans?
question first before I say my question, I want to say something. You see how a good person, an intelligent man, can change the community. You see, when this guy is speaking, the name is what Nick, and compared to FBA Moron speaking, you see two different highways. One highway
Do you
going
have a
to the
question,
bare left, another highway going straight to the point.
Zaire? Do you have a question for Black Americans? Or are you just coming up here being sassy?
Stop cutting my mic.
Or do you have a question for Black Americans? You're not just going to
My question
ramble.
is, my question is, Nick, how you gonna? You say a lot of good things, but how you gonna make those things happen? How with people like FBA Moron? How you gonna make
That's
those things
not,
happen?
hold on, Zaire. You got to be more intentional with your question. What is it that you want to know?
I'm not asking you a question. I'm asking Nick.
Just
Nick, is it
ask
Nick?
Black Americans a question, right?
Okay, Black American question. All the stuff that you said, you wanted have more doctor, more engineer, more lawyers. How you gonna make all this happen with the population that have FBA in it, with your community that have 1% FBA in it? How you gonna make that happen? How you gonna send people to school? How you gonna force them to go to become a lawyer? How you gonna force them to become
You don't
doctor?
force people to
How
do
you gonna
anything. Right now, it's
what
called
I mean forcing? How you
economics.
gonna
Okay.
create
What do you? Hold on. Let me answer your question since you wanted to
for
ask me the question.
them to
Okay.
get there?
It's called community economics. Okay. When I'm talking about community economics, if you provide resources for people to do certain things, like if you pay attention right now, there's a hell of a lot of companies that do on a job training and they'll pay you to secure certain degrees. Actually, the government actually reimburses companies who do that. So there's avenues and means for us for needs. Like currently in manufacturing, they kind of took a lot of people away from the manufacturing space and tried to put them in cubicles which created the drain in the first place here in America. Back in the day, my people used to be in trades. There was always a mechanic around, there was always a plumber around in those different trades. Obviously, there was always construction workers around. But what happened is they kind of made those fields or trades, if you will, not appealing. So all you have to do is turn it right back around. And there was in high schools, they had vocational schools that focused on those trades, and that's what's needed. We have to be more intentional and focusing on encouraging our people to be in those spaces. Like computers is never going away, mechanical engineering is never going away. You know, it's those things. See, what happened was for the last 30 or 40 years, they invested in social economic aspects when it comes to sociology, psychology, all these health centers, if you will, as opposed to what we call core competency. So it's all about group economics and putting things in place that which has intent behind it for us to fill the spaces that are necessary so we can sustain ourselves and not depend on other groups to do stuff for us.
Fun, I hear you. You know, companies, they always give opportunity to their employer to go to school, pay for school. You know, I had a chance to do that. I went through that, and then I know a lot of companies. I don't know, maybe the people they were not aware of those opportunities, but most of the companies in America, they provide you those opportunity, and they're still there, and they've been there for more than 50 years. So you can blame the company, blame the people that never took advantage of those opportunities. So that's what's killing your community. People like FBA Moran, instead of going to school,
Unaliving. I
okay,
love TikTok shop.
instead of going to school, he went to go to join the army because he don't have the capacity to go to school and study. So people like that, you have to help them to create a clear pathway for them to go and try at least to go to some 2 years college, community college, and learn something, or you know, a trade or something. That's gonna help your community. It's not gonna be coming on the panel blaming other people for your non.
Sir, family, that's why I wanted them to speak. This dude is so treasonous. He's a security risk. I should report him to the FBI, to be honest with you. And all these Africans who get in the military talk just like him. And it's insane how they won't fight for this country. They won't fight for their country. They won't fight for any country. The only thing they'll fight to do is stay in a first world country. That's it. They'll only fight to stay for a little bit until they could turn it into a third world. So Zaire, Congo is an S-hole country all by itself. But when it comes to people fighting for their country, you wouldn't be here. Like, I'm doing a documentary out here. Hold on, sir. I'm giving you a rebuttal. I'm doing a project out here. I already said documentary. It is what it is now. I'm doing a documentary out here, right? Something I'm learning on the gentleman I'm doing a documentary on, because this is going to help our reparations claim and different things of the such. One thing I learned is that the military really didn't get integrated until Vietnam. You had the army already make moves to integrate certain things, but y'all funky immigrants wouldn't even be in this country without us, let alone in the military without us, let alone in these different jobs without us. And now Trump is cutting all that off. And I'm glad. They're really cracking down on security clearances and everything right now because of people just like Zaire. So I hope that helps you out, Zaire. Reese?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
FBA all day, great day, America.
what's going on, sis? You want to ask Black Americans a question?
Actually, I am FBA. I go all
That's
the way back
fine.
to the Roman.
Hey, we could ask each other questions.
Okay, that's right. As far as a question for FBAs goes, see, my thing goes back to the root. I've taken this. My husband and I have taken this all the way back to the root. There's only 3 races: Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and that's where the whole problem begins. And until we go back there, I want to know from Black Americans, are we really ready to get to the root of the thing? Because we could go all the way to the wall now. The truth is out, it's present, It's on the table, but we have to be able to accept it and swallow it, because the truth of the matter is that our influence is deeper than just influence. It's leadership. We are supposed to be leading. So my question to Black Americans is, are we ready to lead the world?
I think we've been leading this whole time. I don't think we've ever not been leading, to be honest with you. I mean, some people, and I'm guessing you're referring to the Hebrew Israelites, right? Correct.
Well, it goes deeper than that. You know, we're from God, and that's where all of our influential anointing comes from. That's what it is. It's an anointing from Him. That's why all the people gravitate to us. And you know, the truth of the matter is, yeah, there are not like us. We are the only one of our kind, and so we are different. And this delineation is just the beginning of what must be. You know, we are supposed to separate ourselves. You know, so when I talk about leading, there is a separation that has to happen, and we have to take the positions. Like, okay, you know how all these foreigners are coming in. We got treasonous mayors, but there's an Asian Chinese. She's a mayor, and she was a CCP spy. Look at Mandami. He's a domestic terrorist. You know, we have to be in these spots. We have the way we have to lead is to get back in pole position. You see this stuff with the Democrats and this DSA socialism. These are our spaces that we created and made our country. We have to go back. We have a bogus constitution in place. So there's a lot of work that has to be done on our country level. And when I say ready to lead, I don't mean like what we're doing here. You know, I mean really going back to the tables, getting, because we've left. We're absent from the power structure. That's why all of this mayhem is taking place, because we are not present. So I understand we're resting now, but we need to, I do think that, you know, it's time for clarity to come into play, because
What's that
we do
noise?
have to ask these hard questions. Are we ready to lead? Oh, I think that's my phone stuff coming in.
Yeah, hold on, sis.
But yeah, my
Let me
question is, are
answer.
we ready to get back in the system and lead
Yeah, we've been in the system
politically?
leading. Yes, we've been leading politically, which is why people like Zaire and all the rest of these people keep coming up here doing different things, trying to undermine us and trying to turn us into some kind of group and some kind of weird, you know, whatever they got going on, just trying to turn us into anything except a lineage of people who've been leading since the dawn of time. I do believe that as well. But when it comes to getting involved in a system, we have never not been involved with the system. They wouldn't be over here if we were not involved. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
So,
like even with the Nolan Wells situation,
but hold
we're
on real
not in
quick.
control.
Hold on real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just finish what I'm saying real quick.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
When it comes to people that are saying that we don't lead and different things of the such, they got to ask themselves, if we don't lead, why are we always the topic of the conversation? Which is why we're looking to disaggregate the statistics, because once we do that as well, which I think is the next step, one of the biggest steps for us right now, especially with voting season coming up, we're going to find out we're the largest and oldest ethnic group on this whole land ever. And I'm seeing different things out here, and I'm originally from Florida, but I'm seeing different things out here in Texas and learning from the offices of government over here in Texas. They recognize Black Americans in Texas as the oldest ethnic group. We just haven't disaggregated yet.
Yeah.
So, you know, when it comes to policies getting pushed, we have people that are also boots on the ground getting policies pushed. We have people that are doing lineage verifications. I mean, it's so many. I don't know if you're familiar. I got roots in South Carolina. Are you familiar with the Gullah Geechee centers that they built over there in South Cat?
Not the centers, but the people in the culture. Yeah, I didn't know about.
No, there's whole centers over there. Yeah, and they partner with Ancestry.com. Now, some of them are Pan-African. Some of them are on indigenous time. Some of them are just, you know, regular old American, but they have centers over there which you could verify your lineage. There's different things that people have been doing all around that are not being put on Front Street, but trust and believe that there are people all over this country that are on code with us that are trying to get policies pushed, especially with Florida with the governor's race. I'm going to tell you right now, hopefully Fishback wins, but if not, you know, we do have people that are boots on the ground ready to get involved in all local city governments around Florida, just the South as a whole right now. And I think this
Oh, and a
delineation
heads
is
up,
actually.
Uncle Luke is a tether too, by the way. Mentioned.
Oh yeah, we know.
I had to look at that. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah.
Something before I drop.
I was
But
gonna put
yeah,
that
but
up. Now
Yeah,
I am talking about a next level, but I'm gonna save that for private conversation because I'm with the one sister who said we don't need to talk about our plans, all our public stuff. So I'm gonna keep what I'm talking about for the private talks.
FBA moron, why you keep cutting my phone,
hold
man?
on, Zaire. This is a
He
real.
says,
Hold on. This is a real conversation going on right now. Yeah, no, sis, just know that there are people that are boots on the ground. Like I always tell people, get involved with your local government, and then what I mean, go from there. You feel me? And then we could move on from there. But
Exactly.
just get
Exactly.
involved locally, especially because that's what's going to
Hmm.
really matter. And then we'll when we get to 2028, we'll see what they got, what any party has in store for us, whether that's independent, Republican, Democrats. I don't care, but somebody better have their check ready. Somebody need their
For
check up
sure,
ready.
for sure. And look out for me. I'll be going live soon too, joining the energy.
Yep, absolutely. Appreciate you. Um, world,
something before I drop, man.
Yes,
hold on, Congolese. World,
yes, sir. How you
you
guys
Haitian,
doing?
right?
Yes, sir. Haitian.
Okay, you want to ask Black Americans a question?
Yeah, I want to know because, well, I know you guys don't represent Black America. You guys represent FBA.
It's the same thing, sir.
Not every Black American subscribes with that ideology.
There is no what ideology.
I mean, your main ideology is that you are fundamental blacks,
All right, go ahead and turn
That's
over, scoot down so your head is all the way on the
and
table.
you guys
Sir,
are,
there is no ideology. You're either foundational to the country or you're not. There's no ideology in that.
well, FBA is a 5-year-old group, sir.
It's not
Unfortunately,
a group at all.
well, you guys aren't classified as an ethnic group.
I don't have no FBA badge, sir. I didn't get no email to sign up for anything. I was
But
born this way.
you're not classified anywhere in this country as as an ethnic group.
Yeah, we
So
are an ethnic group. We're the oldest ethnic group on this whole soil. Just like Haitians, you guys are over there disaggregated with Dominicans, right? And then y'all Spanish cousins on the other side of the border.
yeah,
The ones that are deporting y'all back, literally y'all on the same island,
yeah,
having beefs with each
there's
other.
beef on that side. I mean, I'm not going to deny problems, right, in Haiti and
But
the
I'm
DR.
talking about us though. We're the oldest and largest ethnic group on this
But
soil.
I
That's a
think you
fact.
guys are African Americans, not FBA.
No,
You guys
and
are
I would prefer,
recent.
and sir, furthermore, do not call us African American no more, especially when you get on this panel.
I mean, look, the reality is,
Do you understand that
African
though?
American is
Do
the
you
actual
understand that
word.
part, sir? Before we go any further, do you understand to not call us African American on this panel anymore?
If you don't want to be called African American,
Yeah, thank you.
I won't call you that,
Respect
but you
my
can deny
pronouns.
they
My
exist.
pronouns are
World
Old
Peace. Hey,
Spice.
what's up, Marone? How you doing, bro?
What's up, OG?
Okay,
Hey,
wait a
If you
World
minute,
want to be
Peace.
y'all.
called that,
Wait a
that's
minute.
fine.
Hold on, helicopter. Hey, helicopter. Hold on,
What's
you
up, man?
guys. I was just made aware that also we will be starting to call Jamaicans, African Jamaicans, Haitians, African Haitians, Brazilians, African Brazilians, Dominicans, African Dominicans. Okay, if Black Americans got to be called African American, everybody associated with the transatlantic slave trade has to as well. So let's make that normal. Let's normalize that. Okay,
No,
go
you don't
ahead.
have
I
to be.
love that, Miss
This
Love.
is
I
the
love it.
African Haitian right here. World peace.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
African Nation.
Okay.
I just
So,
wanted to
World Peace, let
distinguish
me
the
ask you, hold
two.
on, World Peace. Let
That's
me ask
all.
you a question, bro. What's the difference between a Zoe and a Haitian?
Were you asking me that question or the lady?
Yes, I'm asking you, what's the difference between a Zoe and a Haitian?
It's the same.
So why are you confused about what a Black American and the FBA is?
What I'm saying is FBA is a new group. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that means Zoes are a new group then, right?
Yeah, you can make that argument,
Okay, but they're the same
but
people.
not every Black American subscribe with FBA. That's all I'm. That's the
So that
difference.
means not every Haitian subscribes to Zoes then, right?
Probably, most likely.
Okay, so what's the argument you're trying to make here? Like
That's all I said, but
you
that's
said
not even my
Haitians and Zoes.
question.
Hold on. You said Haitians and Zoes are the same people, but then you turn around and say Black Americans and foundational Black Americans are different people. What's the argument you're trying to make?
Look, some Haitians call themselves Zos. That's the name they give themselves.
So if I say Zoes thought differently from Haitians, how would that make you feel?
But because I spoke to a whole bunch of Black Americans, a lot of them
No,
say
I'm
they don't
asking you, if
subscribe.
I said Zoes were pieces of shit, how would that make you feel?
Well, it would be an insult,
So
right?
what if I said Zoes were scammers, but Haitians were great people? How would that make you feel?
Look, this is not what I'm arguing here.
No, it is what you're arguing, because what you just came up here and said was that
Because I
foundational
was I
black
was just on a
Americans are a
panel.
different group of people, and we got this monologue and we got this whole different ideology. But when I applied it, when I replaced the same exact thing that you just said, and I said Zoes are completely different people and they have a different ideology from Asians, now you're like, oh, that's not what I'm trying to say. So what are you trying to say?
Well, look, the objective here is to you guys want to grow and become better citizens and help
We want to
improve
grow
your
and become better
circumstance.
citizens just as much as Zoes want to grow and become better citizens. See the difference?
Zoos is not an official group, my man. It's a nickname
But
for
why
some.
y'all call yourselves that if you're not an official group?
We don't really go around and say we believe in this as zoos and that. We're not trying to do that.
You
But
literally run around calling yourselves Zoe Pound. Y'all say Zoe's this, Zoe's that. Shout out to
Zoe
my
Mafia.
Zoes. Zoe Mafia, Zoe Bean, Zoe Head, Zoe Tet, all that other shit. But now all of a sudden y'all don't have an
let's
ideology.
stick to the
See the
realities,
argument?
guys.
See how easy it is to crush you third world arguments when y'all cut up first
Yeah,
world
but
nations?
you're still not making any points. I'm talking. I
I
just
already
spoke
made
to
my
a whole
point.
bunch
When I
of
first came on this panel and I asked you
Black
what's the difference
Americans.
between a
They're not
Zoe and a
subscribing.
Haitian, that was my point being. You said there is no difference. That's my point being made. But you're trying to make a difference between foundational Black Americans and Black Americans, but you won't admit that there's no difference between a Zoe and a Haitian, right? That's the point I'm trying to
I
make. But
mean, not all. Look, it's not an official group. The Zoos is just a nickname. You know what I'm saying? Look, you guys have a group. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying the FBAs. They
We don't have
exist.
a group, sir. It's an ethnic identifier. Now, you're a Haitian. Now let's move on because you got debunked and didn't even realize that you got debunked, sir. So what question do you have for foundational Black Americans?
Okay, all right. So how do you actually move forward and unite your position in this country?
Unite with who?
With yourselves, with other Black
We're already
Americans.
united. You can't tell?
I was just on a panel and some of them say they don't subscribe to
That's
that
fine.
ideology.
That's not this panel here. Most of us and the statistics show otherwise that we're unified, sir.
Yeah,
The-
and my second question is why so much hostility toward like other Black immigrants
We
when they're
don't have
not
no
doing
hostility towards you, sir. You guys come up here being hostile like you being like a passive aggressive Haitian right
I'm
now.
asking simple questions. I mean, you took it personally, but it
No,
was a simple
you tried to separate our ethnic identifier, which you already know what it
I was
is. You just want to
I spoke
hold
to a
on,
whole bunch
sir.
of
I'm answering your
Americans.
question. You came up here hostile and sassy, and then helicopter just debunked you within T minus what 15 seconds, and then you wanted to go ahead and pivot. So yeah, it's not nothing hostile going on.
Yeah,
You've been sitting here listening for a minute. We just had a good conversation with a brother that was up here talking about federal contractor work. Now
and
you
that
up here
brother
trying to
was
make it
telling the
seem like,
truth.
hold on,
That
sir.
brother me.
Now you sitting up here trying to make it seem like that there's some kind of difference or some kind of beef with being the FBAs and no, sir. We're all unified. We're all unified right now. We're all on code, which is why we're not coming out there for TPS. Hence why you're here begging to us right now. You're crying to us right now.
No, boy, I'm good. But
Okay.
I do know people that is affecting, you know. But the problem with some of the Haitian with the FBAs is not that they don't want you guys, they don't like your group, right? The problem is
There's no listen. If you call us a
after
group
the
again, you're just gonna get
TPS,
dropped. Listen.
after
If
the
you
TPS,
call us
y'all
a group
coming out the
again,
woodwork.
sir, if you call us a group again, I'm gonna bid you a nice day.
Look, bro,
Now
you
ask
can
a
keep me
question
up,
without trying to
man.
be
I don't care. I'm
disrespectful and
trying
passive
to prove a
aggressive.
point here.
Yeah, well, your point is not proven if you keep calling us a group. Go on.
FPA moron, why you always use your
Hold on, Congolese tether. Hold on.
you always
World. Was that your
Yeah,
last
because
question that you had?
Yeah,
Because we
that's
do have
no,
new.
I
because
mean
we
that
got a whole bunch of people
Yeah,
here.
we got new people on the stage. Yeah, he's done. I think he's asked 2 questions already. Actually, Miss Love, he's done.
All right, hold on, everybody. I just want to see something. Martha, Malutha.
Yes, I'm Malotha.
Oh, Malota. Okay, I just want to see. Okay, next we have Miss Equinox. Miss Equinox, you want to unmute your mic? All right, we're gonna rotate her down. All right, and Zaire already went. Now we have Harold. Hey, Harold.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Harold, what's your ethnicity?
Uh, I've been some everything. African American, I guess, black, Negro, color. I don't know, whatever that tag they're putting on us this day.
You're a descendant of chattel slavery here in the United States of America.
Yeah.
All right. Did you want to ask Black Americans a question?
Yeah, I do. I'm older. I'm 72, and I've seen a lot of changes personally, and I've seen how it goes. It's a cycle. Let's just go back to the 60s. We don't have to go back too far. In the 60s, black people started to wake up and realize that it wasn't right, and there was two methodologies used to try to get us out of the slump that we were in. One was Martin Luther King, who said, nonviolence. And two was Malcolm X, who said by any means necessary. And since that time, there really hasn't been the type of uniting between us that will allow us to go forward. Like Rosa Parks, it took 13 months for them to say that we could ride on a bus and sit any place only because it affected them financially. And I think the question I have is why today, since we have more buying power than ever before, like $1 trillion a year, why can't we band together and break the back of the guy with the whip? I mean, I just don't understand that. I mean,
Wait. So you're saying what exactly? What exactly is the question? I'm confused. You're saying why are we not using our spending power to unify, or
our spending power to break the status quo.
isn't that what we're doing right now? Isn't that what the boycott is all about?
I just came on, so I didn't know that you were talking about a boycott.
I'm saying we've been talking about a boycott for like the past 3+ weeks. We've been boycotting the Asians. Some people, I think it was Brother Dan came up with saying we need to bankrupt them and then just buy the businesses back because it was already ours. These dry cleaners are going out of business. These Asian restaurants are going out of business, and not just them. The Africans have been going out of business since last year. We've actually been finding ways to just even do certain services by ourselves at home. So that's why I'm confused. That's why I'm a little bit. I'm just trying to understand your question. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Okay. Maybe my question should be posed like this: what can we do to go forward, not being in the position that we're in, and not being subservient, not asking, but demanding what's naturally should come to us?
I think that's what we're doing right now. I mean, are you? Well, let me ask you this: are you connected with like your local city governments? Are you having these conversations with your family? Like, what steps right now are you kind of? I'm just trying to see where you're connected at in the community because we're talking about this heavy right now.
Okay, where I'm connected in the community, maybe because of my age, and I don't get enough information. But there's certain stores that we won't, and I won't name their names, but there's certain stores we won't shop at because of their political views. I'm not going to give my money to somebody who says DEI is bad. Come on. DEI was established because it was such a roadblock for African Americans to get ahead that they had to make a law that says you got to hire the most qualified person. That's what DEI really was.
Hey, Marone, I think he a Democrat.
Me?
Yeah, that's why I'm confused. I'm trying to hear something. You know what I mean? I'm like, are you part of the K Hive, sir?
No.
Okay, so okay, you're not a part of the K Hive, but I'm saying we never stop demanding reparations. We're not asking for reparations at all. We're not begging. We're not asking. We're demanding. We're telling these people exactly what it is. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, if you're kind of more connected with the community, you'll hear these things, and then you keep calling yourself African American. Why is it that you keep calling yourself African American?
Well, I'm saying that I was being facetious when I said that, because I said I've been a lot of things. When I was a child, I was colored, and then I grew a little bit, and I became Negro, and then later I was Afro American. These are the names that were put on me. This is the name
Yeah,
I
but I
put
mean,
on
even
me.
when you asked your question again, you kept saying that, oh, they're demanding certain things of African Americans or whatever you said. I'm just confused. That's why I'm like, if you're interconnected with a community,
Using
you'll,
words like subservient.
yeah. That's why I'm like,
Well, okay, so let me see if I can clarify that. Me as a person, I'm not subservient. I don't think that we as a people are subservient. But I think when it comes to the things that count, sometimes we lack. For example, there's company A, and we know they don't do anything to help us, but they'll take our money, like some of the places that are closing down that you already mentioned. Okay, then we stop, but it has to be a message that everybody knows it, because nobody rode the bus in after Rosa Parks for 13 months. Nobody did it. So because I don't know all the what you're talking about, that means that the message is, I mean, I will continue to preach what you guys are saying because you're making sense. I will tell everybody I know. I'm the guy that's
But Harold, let me ask you something.
sure.
During Rosa Parks, during the civil rights era,
Uh-huh.
and black people stopped riding that bus, right?
Right.
But see, the tricky situation, just like with the boycott, is we got a lot of melanated immigrants over here now
Right.
with the same color skin. Well, no, because a lot of them don't have the undertones. But anyway, they not boycotting, so they sitting in them. They sitting in them shops. They doing everything we ain't doing. So we got to work triple hard because it look like we ain't boycotting because you got Jamaicans, Haitians, Africans still sitting in these shops. You see, during the bus boycott, it wasn't a
Everybody.
bunch of Africans that was still gonna ride the bus or Jamaicans here with us.
Right.
What's your views on immigration?
The people that spend more money with the Asian are African
Hold
American.
on. What's your views on immigration?
Well, I think the project that they're doing now, just grabbing people up and throwing them out, I think that's wrong.
Why? Why you think that's wrong?
Because they're not getting people who are here illegally.
They not?
they are.
No, some of them are not here illegally. There have been some people that have been. They said 70-something% of the people that they picked up, and maybe I'm listening to the wrong news. I don't know. But they said 70-something% of the people that they're picking up are not have no felonies, and they're
Hold
going to
on.
court.
Hold on. You do know ICE works for DHS, right?
Yes,
Okay. You do know that in order for ICE to have something to do, DHS is the one that gives it to them. In order to be
right.
in the DHS system, you have to be an immigrant. So ICE is not going after non-immigrants. They're not going after American citizens. They're going after people that are in the DHS system. If they're going after innocent people, oh well, I sure can't stand it for them because guess what? The police been going after innocent black folks since the beginning of this damn country.
Oh,
So
I
if
agree
everybody
100%.
else got it, they're gonna deal with getting profiled and ran off the streets and scared to go outside and scared to go to the
Stop and
grocery
frisk, all that.
stop and frisk and all that. Hey man, welcome to Black America, player. We tried to tell y'all what it was like over here. They didn't want to listen. Now they over here living it, and they like, oh my god, we didn't. No sympathy for them, man. ICE is doing their job. Period.
Well,
Uh,
you're right about that. You're absolutely right. They are doing their job, just like uh, what was that guy in Django? He was doing his job. He was doing everything he was supposed to do because he was living in the house. And the problem is that there are some people that are living in the house that
So you
think,
comparing you comparing the ICE agent to the man?
no,
Jesus Christ!
no, 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 I'm not. I'm not.
Well, what you
Stephen,
doing? Well,
Am
what
I
you
not
doing,
being?
Mr. Harold?
Am I not being clear here?
Yeah, I think I get what you're trying to put down.
Okay, so let me just say this. In every organization, in every black organization that has ever been in existence in the US, it was infiltrated by the government, and they pushed a different narrative and they changed everything. I'll give you an example. When the Black Panthers first started, they were helping children to eat, preaching school education and all that. And then the guys the man started coming with, harassment and all this stuff. Well, the Second Amendment says we're entitled to bear arms. And so they were bearing arms. They literally changed the law in California. You could not have a loaded pew pew.
Okay,
Okay?
Mr. Harold,
Yes.
how do you know who Byron Donalds is?
No, I don't. Yeah, Byron. No, yeah. The Florida guy. Yeah,
Yeah, he's of immigrant lineage, right?
right. He's
Okay.
also an ex. He's also an ex felon, but he's not. He does not have the mindset
Hold
to do it.
on. But you heard him say he don't support Black Americans' reparation claims because his family wouldn't get it, right?
Right,
Many immigrants don't support our reparation claim for that very reason.
and that takes us to the barrel of crabs. You know, if
So
Byron, if
then
he
why
wasn't
would we want any immigrant here? Why would we want to take why would we, how let me ask you a question directly. What is the positive effect immigration has on the Black American community?
there really isn't one.
Okay, so why would we want any of them here, legal or illegal?
Well, here, let me give you a scenario. During before 1865, and even after the what they call the restitution or whatever it was called, even after that, they had people who were poor whiteys, and they didn't like us, not because we were worse than them,
You
but
talking
like
about the
John,
white immigrants, right? At Ellis Island, the ones who came after Ellis Island.
they all came out of that. They
Yeah,
all
I
came out
know,
of
but
that.
I'm saying though, specifically the ones after the Civil War. Which ones you talking about? All of them was shit. But I'm asking you, where we at right now in the conversation? What
Okay,
white tees? Because I want us to start normalizing, letting white tees know they immigrants, just like a Jamaican, just like a Haitian, just like an African.
but
So we don't need to
the
call
same
them
thing that
white tea.
the
We
same
need
thing
to
that
call
put them in
them
power.
white immigrants.
What put them in power in a short period of time is that they could pass. You know, you get one generation in, and your English is like everybody else's, and you can pass because you have the same complexion for the connection. But with us, that's not possible. And those of us that try, uh, they're like backstabbing. No,
But
but
we got
anyway,
the melanated immigrants that do that. We got
yeah.
the WASP. They got, I mean, the Anglo-Saxon, whatever, the WASP. They got the white immigrants after Ellis Island. But then on the flip side, us blacks, we got to deal with the Haitians, Jamaicans, Africans, anything melanated.
Because they're believing the hype, because they're believing what they hear. They're believing what they've been told, that we are whatever they say we are, and they
So
think that
what?
big. Say what now?
I'm saying, so what if they believe it?
Well,
That
because
ignorance is not an excuse. It's Wi-Fi everywhere.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. I agree 100%. But the point is that propaganda is strong.
I don't give a shit. And this proper gander we about to put down is gonna be strong as hell too. Cause we
Well, I'm
push
with you.
GDP.
I'm with you. Trust me when I tell you.
We got propaganda of our own that we can push. And you know what I mean? Hey.
I want the same hit on the white immigrants, not just the black ones. If you
Wait a
guys,
minute, you said you don't understand what world peace?
no, I
Say
want like,
HATE. We can't say that word. I love TikTok shop. But what was you saying? You don't understand what?
I want you guys to have the same hit on the white
We
immigrants.
do. You never seen a YT. Look, y'all come up here willingly, being disrespectful and having these crazy, bizarre questions. So, but when YT come up here, what you mean? What you think? You think we scared of them? We've been fighting them.
I don't hear a lot of talks
Well,
about
I
them.
don't care. You hear a lot of talks and you see a lot of action. Look on the internet. The internet everywhere. We not like y'all. We not over here letting them whoop us with belts and we ain't carrying them on the back. We ain't crying for no queen. We ain't doing none of that.
Pushing them around in airports.
Right. We ain't doing none of that. All right,
Yeah,
let's move
but
the conversation forward. Hold on. We got new people here, World Peace. We gon' hold on. You might have a rebuttal for somebody. Hang tight. Thank you, Mr. Hero. Reginald Black, Reg Black.
Not, yeah, it's regular black. I've been hearing a
Regular.
lot of people say, call us regular black and stuff like that, trying to say we don't got no culture. So I like shit. I might as well try to flip it. Hello to the panel. Hello, Miss Love World. This is my first time on the panel.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you. I'm FBA. I don't really have I have one question. I heard the world peace guy refer to like say something about other black immigrants. I'm trying to figure out why they keep trying to refer to us as immigrants when we're not. So I don't know. I just trying to get some understanding from the panel if y'all have any answers on that.
Helicopter in my room. Can y'all handle the stage? I gotta check my cake.
Yeah, that's fine. What was your question, brother? My bad. You said the world stage or
No,
what?
no, world peace. When he asked the question, he said something about us having animosity towards other black immigrants, and I'm trying to figure out why they keep trying to refer to us as immigrants when FBAs aren't. You know what I mean? So I'm
Oh,
trying to see if
yeah.
y'all have any answers towards that.
That's because he's mad that he's an immigrant and we can't be deported. We cannot be deported in any sense of the word. He's upset because he can get deported at any given second. He's going to have to go home and face barbecue. That's why he's mad. But Helicopter American, y'all wanted to answer his question as well?
Yeah, it's mostly, man. You got to remember these people on the global stage, they're irrelevant. They don't matter. We got one person from the Congo. Who the hell knows anybody from the damn Congo? What does anybody from the Congo contribute to anything on this globe? Right. So when they go around and they claim, what I call a poverty pride, right? Because a lot of these people, they come from these poverty-stricken third world countries, and they're proud because of poverty, right? That's literally the only thing out of is the poverty flag. And when the poverty flag doesn't have any value, they say I'm black because we found out. Remember, just like you call yourself regular black. Remember, 5, 10 years ago, regular black was a slur, and it was I'm from Congo. I'm Haitian. I'm this, that, and the third. I'm this type of black. And now when they gotta be they gotta stand on their flags. This shit is irrelevant, man. So they looking for
Oh,
relevancy when they claim black. All the boys
all right, hold on. Let me, World Peace, you can go ahead and answer his question. Why you
Yeah.
say?
All right. So, regular black. I never said that FBAs or African Black Americans were immigrants. I never call you that. I just said that I see some hostilities from your side against Black immigrants. Because you guys call them tether. Tether Bible. They try to copy you and go back to your country. I see a lot of that talk going on. That's why I say that. And if you want immigrants to listen, they're not gonna listen to you if you are mean to them. You catch more. You will catch them more if you try to understand their plight, because these immigrants, if they leave their country to come here to the U.S., all they're trying to do is get a better life for themselves, and they don't see Black Americans as the app. They don't see you guys that they work with y'all until you guys started to come after them. Because the reason some of them
hold on
come
real quick.
out
Let
against the
me
I want to
FBAs
rebuttal that.
is because
Go ahead, Reg. His time is up.
okay,
All
let
right.
me
I'm in Miami, so I'm around a bunch of y'all Haitians. I'm gonna tell you that. It's crazy that you say that we have hostility towards you guys when y'all came here with hostility towards us from the jump. You guys was imported to as tools of white supremacy, YT supremacy. You guys didn't come to help us with none of our issues. I could see it here in Miami. A lot of y'all say we kick up dust. We do. We're criminals. We're all these things like that. So, and I have friends that talk about their parents on how they talk about us and what they was told to do, like in a sense of staying away from us. So I'm not understanding this whole y'all come here with love and all these things. You come here to compete against us. So I can see where the hostility on your side come from. So I'm not really understanding your whole argument towards that, but I land.
I wanted to piggyback on what you said real quick.
Can I say something
World,
before I
this
jump?
is the
Like
this is
honest.
the problem. Hold on, Zaire. You too. You fall in this category too. Here's the problem, and you acknowledged this earlier when you talked about the YT immigrants, right? The WASPs, right, that was already here, prior to the Civil War. They brought all these other groups over here, Italians, Germans, Irish, so on and so forth. And you know what those groups did when they got here? They aligned with the WASPs. and they got there going did what they needed to do against us. We did the same thing. We brought Haitians and Congolese and Nigerians and Jamaicans and all these other people over here. And y'all didn't do what the other groups did, like on the WAP side. Y'all came over here and decided, oh, I got a chance to eat at the table. Let me grab as much food as I can and stuff it in my pockets and leave. And that's the problem. That's why we have an issue with y'all. Y'all move into our neighborhoods and y'all take. And now that the taking is over and your freebies is over, your scams is over, and that's time to go back home. Now y'all want us to be united with y'all. Not gonna happen, bro. Never gonna happen.
Thank you for the time. And I
Hold
want
on, Zaire. All right, we got Malatha. Malatha. Malatha, you want to come off mute? All right. All right, Zaire. What's your burning desire? You got another question for Black and Americans?
to speak because I was quiet. I didn't interrupt anybody.
No. You don't run this.
But
Listen,
let me speak
listen,
though.
listen, listen. Do you have a question for Black Americans?
I have a question and rebuttal. Let me speak. Say what I
No.
want to say
You can't have
first.
a rebuttal to
Okay.
somebody that ain't
Okay.
asked you a
I
question
had a
yet,
rebuttal
sir.
because I had a rebuttal. I heard something.
Do you want to ask Black Americans another question, sir?
Okay. Are
Ask your
you?
question first, then you get whatever spiel after somebody reply to you.
A question. I heard somebody say that we guys and then on the you guys are
Hold
talking.
on, Zaire, real quick. Treasure. All right, go ahead, Zaire.
Somebody said that you guys are on the top of the world stage. You guys are more valuable than any other ethnic group. I want to know how, because if I see you guys when it took a Ghanaian president to come to the UN to claim to fight for you guys, how come you guys with all this
Okay,
accolade?
I'll ask you, but don't give an example. Don't ask your question after you ask it. Okay,
Okay,
I'll
good.
ask you a question, but I'm the one that said it. How are we more valuable than y'all? Because we actually produce things. Okay, when you put a Black American somewhere and you leave them alone, if you come back 5 years later, something's going to be built, right? There's going to be something, some sort of culture is going to be created, some sort of something's going to be built, something new is going to come out of a Black American just hanging around and being a Black American. I'll give an example, right? I just used this example last week when I was on the panel. Nissan has decided to cancel the Nissan Altima, and their stocks have immediately went bankrupt. And you want to know why? Because hood rats, the ones that y'all despise so much, our low degenerate have more value than you got. Nissan would rather attach themselves to hood rats than a Congolese or an African, because what we do on a day-to-day basis makes America go. The money that we spend make America go. We make up that middle portion of America as far as the economy, that 30 to 70% range. That's all us. We make up about 80% of that. So everything that we do on a day-to-day basis literally makes America go. You can disappear tomorrow. America is still going to go because why? Black Americans are here. And one last thing. Why is it that everywhere else on this planet that has black people, supposedly in air quotes, black people, right, is degenerate filth? But the one place that has black Americans is the best place on the planet. Why is that? Because black Americans are the value. I land my point.
So again, you
All
said
right. Can I say
where,
some?
oh, let me
Yeah,
see.
it's actually, hold on, Zaire, because you had your turn. Now it's Malatha. Go ahead,
Malata.
Malatha.
Okay. Okay. I will
Malatha,
be
what's
real
your
quick.
ethnicity again? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I will be real quick.
Okay,
I,
Malatha,
I
real quick.
am okay. I
What's your
am.
ethnicity?
I am. I'm African descent, right?
But what
I, I
country?
I'm from Sudan.
Sudan. Okay, go ahead, Malatha.
Okay. Well, I kind of like the statement made by Harold, saying that Black American start waking up during 1960s. But I need to I disagree with that because like I've been
Okay, but
here.
can you ask your question and then if you got to ask us a question first, can
You
you
want me
make it into a question?
okay. My question would be why African American don't like black African.
Bro, are you serious? We literally just answered that question.
Why they don't like each other? That's just
Sir, whenever y'all Africans come up here, do not reference. Are you talking about Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, indigenous Black Americans? Is
yeah,
that who you're referring to?
right.
And then
Okay.
ask him, since he said that, Maroon, I want to hear this question too. Since he said they don't like each other, tell us why Africans don't like us.
Well, kind of like the regular black said earlier, saying that it's like we are doing competition, like African come over here and take over their jobs, and I kind of disagree with that because when I came here, majority of Black Americans they were not doing anything. Like a lot of them, they were staying in Section 8, low income apartment, and eating food stamps. I came here in 2001. Yes, sir. Yeah. You sound
I
like
got
one.
Section 8.
Some free housing. But Malata, my question to you is in response to your question, how is it
Uh,
that you've been here for 25 years and you sound like you just got off the boat yesterday?
Not really. Why the way I
Do
talk?
you not hear yourself?
Uh, I,
To me that you're just trolling right now because if you didn't sound like an immigrant that just came off the boat yesterday, I would actually give you some credit to what you said. But because you sound like an immigrant that just got off the boat yesterday and you've been here for 25 years, that lets me know that you do not live around any foundational Black Americans to be making the claim that you make. If you do, you wouldn't sound like you do right now.
I do, brother. I do. Like I'm married to one, so I got kids with to American.
Got married yesterday. There's no way you've been married to a foundational Black American woman for any amount of time and still sound like that, bro. Stop lying.
Okay, how do I sound, brother?
A ninja straight off the continent of Africa. You sound like you got here yesterday, sir.
Yeah, that's how I talk. I
I
don't
know
talk
that's
a
how you
lot.
talk. That's how you sound.
Yep, yep. Hey,
You still
and
talk
I
like
know
that
what you
because
and
you've
I
been
You
know
want
what
to
talking
you.
your
miss?
language for the
Oh
entire
man.
time you've been here for the past 25
Yeah,
years. You've been
and I
talking
know
your
it too. That's
language.
how I
Have you
talk.
been
I
talking
know.
that language to your Black American wife or you been talking that language to the people that you delineated with? Which one is it?
Hey, I don't know.
Oh man. And then the hairline all back. I'm not trying to be mean, but come on, bro. We got to tell the truth. We got to tell the truth. You ain't been here no 25 years, dog.
You talking about my headline?
And you ain't got no FBA wife looking like that.
1001. He only been here about 5 years, but he lied.
You
Bro,
got
let's
over here on
let's
DACA.
send you to Africa and see if you're gonna talk like
You got here on DACA like 2024, right before Biden got out of office, sir. You did not get here no 2001. And then you would also know that we're not on Section 8. We don't get approved for that. That's you, your Africans and fellow immigrants, and YT women. YT women take up 76% of the whole welfare system, sir. Now, why'd you tell that lie?
I know for a fact, man. I'm telling the truth. Like I've
No, you're
seen it.
not. I just gave you the statistics, so you're not telling the truth.
They're not working. They don't do nothing. They just
And now the ancestors messing up his mic. Family, this tether sitting up here with this hairline, dressed like his in this African church suit, talking about he married to an FBA sister. Now, sisters, throw a one in the comment if you got a tether husband, and throw a two in the comments if you got an FBA brother on your arm, because they ain't looking like, we don't look like this. All right, we don't look like what, I don't even know what he looked like. This dude look like a refugee. FBA sisters do not. Y'all got to stop. And why is it, Miss Love? Miss Love, I got a question. Why is it that refugees keep coming up here talking about they were the FBA woman? Why
I
is it
told you
all?
I don't believe it. I'm starting not to believe it.
You see what I'm saying?
Just like we bullied all immigrants. They all come up here and say that. They all come up here. A lot of the men, well, I say about 80% say that they were the black American woman. I think it's a lie. I think it's a trick. I think it's something to try to degrade us. Like
Everybody have
Get this
FBA
shit
now, and everybody
value.
got an FBA wife.
You blackness has value. Anything they can do to get close to blackness, that gives them value. That's why they come on here and say that shit. And what's his name? Malaka. Somebody in the comments, man, they wanted to know what happened in 2001 when you got here. I want to answer that. How were you even able to come over here in 2001, considering what happened?
This nigga look like a moth to a flame. I'm sorry, Miss Love. When they come up here lying like that, I gotta get on their ass. This nigga, this ninja look like
I'm
this
glad.
ninja look
He
like
probably
Donatello.
I'm glad you did it. That's a
You guys
whole.
are too harsh, though. You guys are too harsh.
You know,
No,
you right up there with
you don't
him.
think that was harsh coming up here telling us that he lived around all FBAs. They wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah,
All
I
black
agree. That
Americans.
was wrong. That was
Yeah,
wrong. I
right.
agree with
Why
that.
you ain't lead with that?
I agree with that. But
But why you ain't lead with that?
but
Why you
you
ain't
still.
say that first though?
That's true. That's true. I agree. Look, but
No,
That's
no, no, because it's
that's
inherent in y'all
your
to
your
do that.
father,
to the
Y'all
team.
immigrants gonna have immigrants back. Y'all gonna stick up for each other against
I
us.
wanted to hear what else he was saying.
Well, he's the one cut out. He didn't get muted. So we're gonna move on. Hey, Fly Guy.
What's
Thank you,
going on?
Jeffo.
How you doing,
Uh,
hey, everybody? All my
hey,
kin.
What's
Hey,
your
That's good, dog.
ethnicity, Fly Guy?
I'm American. My mother's from South Carolina and my dad's from Georgia.
Okay. You a Black American. Thank you, the blue. I
That's
appreciate you. Thank
that's
you.
all I am. Yeah, I'm from the state of Florida, just like Maroon.
Shout out to Florida. All right, you want to ask Black Americans a question?
Well, I don't really got a question for us because we all the
Okay, you
same.
got something you want to know, but you can still ask us a question. Anybody who come up be expected to
Well,
ask
oh
a
well, okay,
question.
I got you. Well, I can give you one. How
Yeah,
come
okay.
why
Thank you.
all the immigrants that come over here now? They always saying that they got lineage now in South Carolina. Y'all
Because
don't ever find that weird?
yeah, or Louisiana. It be
Oh,
Louisiana.
right.
Mississippi.
And I'm thinking they trying New York.
That is crazy. Hey man, this dude here wild. Who next to me, man? Hey bro, don't ever say that again, cause boy, you can't. You got this on lean on me suit on, boy. If you don't stop it, boy, you look like you dressed for a funeral and you the patient.
Hey, fly guy, fly
Get
guy.
the chains for the dogs. Go get the chains for the dogs, pal.
Hey,
Hey, fly guy. Let me
what's
ask you a
that?
question. Let me ask you
What's
a question, man, because
what's up?
you from the bottom, right?
Yes sir, yes sir.
Hey, Miss Love, watch this. Hey, fly guy. How many half FBA or how many sisters do you see walking around with a Haitian? How many Black American sisters in South Florida you see walking around with a Cuban or a Haitian or Latino? How many you see?
Yeah, it's a very low number. I say under 10. But they probably the one that they get they always get the busted ones.
Right, the sisters that ain't really got
I,
the
I
confidence.
ain't gonna say that because I don't like talking about our sisters, but
They get the
Them
less
Pan
desirable.
African
Let me say that.
sisters.
The facially challenged ones.
fellas, there's plenty. There's plenty.
Man,
But
get y'all. He talk. Hey, World Peace said he in Orlando, fly guy. Talk
Yeah, I
about
saw
some.
that.
There's a bunch
nah,
of
he ain't in
Haitian.
Orlando. He's on Pine Hills. That's not
I
Orlando.
think I saw World Peace before.
Yeah, he look
Yeah,
just
I
like an
mean,
Orlando Haitian, don't he?
I thought that's what I thought he was.
Yeah.
He look just like him. Sit up
that's
here
right.
looking sassy.
You
That's
ain't
why
Get
gonna
your
find
behind
him.
up
I'm
out of
open.
here.
Over there living on Pine Hills, talking about he don't understand
Man,
why we got a problem with
hey
them.
man,
What the?
don't ever come for my people again talking about Section 8 and all that there, boy. Y'all get that stuff. We can't even get it nowadays. Y'all get it.
Ever.
Helicopter,
Y'all them
you
YT
said
people.
that everywhere they leave African American for 5 years and come back to
Oh,
see
don't
how
tell that. Don't tell
prosper,
that.
but they left you Liberia for more than more than 20 years. You know what
What
happened to
musty lies?
Liberia?
Hold up.
And y'all ate them. That's why they didn't do anything because
Okay,
y'all
well,
ate the
Mr.
people
I'm
that
gonna
didn't have
rotate you
office.
down. You can
Liberia,
come
you
back
guys
up though.
destroy
I'm gonna
Liberia.
rotate you
You
down.
guys destroy Liberia. You
And
can
I
say
was
that.
gonna say, can we stop this stigmatism? Talking about this bad stigma on Black Americans, talking about we get the most Section 8
Yeah.
and food stamps because most of us are not getting any of that shit. It's immigrants getting that stuff.
And
We
white
don't hurt.
people.
Why you think we so upset? Right. Because we're saying that you get to come here and get all our benefits, and when we need something, we can't get the assistance from our government, but y'all just come walking straight in the door and get all these things handed to you. Why you think we're so upset? We don't get that shit. Y'all are the ones that's getting majority of that stuff, and it's not fair. The
And I didn't even
programs
get a
were
goddamn
designed and
COVID check.
created for us, huh? What you say, helicopter?
My bad. I was gonna say, hell, I didn't even get a goddamn COVID check. Oh, they wouldn't do
Right,
that.
and let me tell exactly. I didn't get any of that stuff too, and another thing too. I never collected any. I wish I could when I went through my divorce get some food stamps or some kind of assistance or some shoe. I didn't get any of that. That wasn't fair. Y'all came over here getting all the PPP loans and all that stuff. You guys just abuse and take advantage of the system, and it's not fair. You know, it's not for it. It wasn't designed for you to come over here and do that. It's for families in need, working families, or, you know, even when a woman has a baby, it's for that. It's not for you.
I agree. And our people need it. That's why I'm a big advocate for getting them the hell up out of here. Uh, Miss Love, I forgot who came up on the stage first.
Jeffo. Hey Jeffo.
What's up, family?
What's up?
So, a question for Black Americans. Okay.
Uh,
So, how would you guys feel if Barron was to win the election?
Baron who?
Barron Donalds, whatever.
Byron Donalds. Oh hell
Byron
no.
Donalds, I'm
He don't
sorry.
even know his name.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Baron Trump. I was
Byron
about to say, what
Donalds.
Exactly.
the hell?
We know that ain't.
No, he ain't getting my vote.
Would you feel, Jeffo? Because now he's starting talking about the 14th Amendment needs to also be put back since we've been putting BTA to Byron Donalds. He just sat up here on Forbes the other day with a bunch of Haitian children in little schoolgirl outfits saying that he's tired of birthright citizenship. So how do you feel about that? And that's your fellow immigrant.
I feel like we're gonna flip Florida blue, honestly.
Well, you got to flip
That ain't
yourself
never
over
gonna
first
happen.
before that happens. Yeah, so I don't think Florida going blue,
We
especially
flip
not with
it.
the
We flipping
gerrymandering.
Florida blue for sure.
Well, the white tea people over there even are not voting blue, sir. So that's not going to happen. And Florida has been a red state for the past, almost 12 years now. We had Rick Scott, then DeSantis right after that. I think before that was Charlie Crist. Wasn't he like independent? April and Fly Guy.
Yeah,
Yo, what's
nobody's
going on?
voting for that. No one's voting for him. So I don't
Yeah,
even know
well, Florida ain't turning
what
back
makes him
blue,
think
boy.
that he's going to flip
You wildin',
anything
homie.
with Byron.
You want Florida? He
That's
want
never going to
Florida to.
happen. He said that he didn't support our reparative justice because his parents don't qualify. He'll never win anything again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Florida ain't
that's right.
turning blue.
Yeah,
You
like
check
April
that
said.
out.
And Fly got capping too, talking about 10 Haitians go with Black Americans. That's lies.
Hey,
I
Fly
said
Guy,
less
this
than 10.
this
I
his
said
this
less
big
than
back
10,
Haitian
homie.
said he would have FBA sister.
Yeah, he might have one of the ones that ain't up there and that
She's
ain't
not
that
towed up, my
ain't
guy.
top.
And
They
remember, you gotta remember, he told us that he got with his FBA sister when he was in elementary school. So she ain't have a chance
He
to
said
Middle
get
middle
school,
in
middle
the
school.
school,
ways of the
middle school,
Jedi.
middle
Middle
You know what
school.
I'm saying? So he got it early,
From
but
what I
she
saw,
was the one that taught him how to speak English. That's what the hell the issue was. So she got a little attachment to him. That was her little project. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I get it. She taught
he
him
was
how to
his
speak.
translator.
That was her
She taught him
mission
how to tie his shoe.
statement.
He was.
That's all cap, but okay.
Hey, I don't
Hold
think
on, real
so.
quick
He salty
I
before
too.
have
we
a question.
Okay,
Yeah,
y'all, one at a time,
I
y'all.
never,
Let's
I
get
never
some
been to
order.
school
Hold
again in
on.
hold
America.
on, Malafma. April, do you remember who was the governor before Rick Scott? Wasn't it Charlie Chris?
Charlie
Or am I
Chris.
tripping?
Charlie
I
Chris.
believe it was Chris. I would have to look it up to be.
Wasn't he independent?
Yeah.
I believe.
No,
I
it was
believe.
Charlie
I
Crist. He
wasn't in
was independent,
politics
but
at
he
that
ran as
time.
a Democrat.
It was. It was Charlie Chris. That was the
Okay,
last.
okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, that was the last time Florida wasn't a red state. So yeah, Jeffo, that's non-void. You're basically debunked.
We
So
flipping it. We gonna flip the
yeah.
blue.
That's shout out to that. Go ahead. Miss Love, wasn't April next, or I forgot who came up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, April.
Yeah, I think that was enough response, Jeffo, to that question. But thank you for asking it, Jeffo. April, hey.
Hey y'all, peace, power,
Hey,
and
what's up,
reparations
sis?
to the
Hey,
people.
April.
My question is, who said Pine Hills is not Orlando, Florida?
Ah,
Me,
shit.
I said it,
Yeah,
and I was
that's
just
not
there
true.
yesterday. It's for
Yeah,
Kelly. It ain't no business.
Pine Hills is absolutely Orlando. It's Orange County, in fact.
I wasn't
Pine
saying it
Hills and
geographically.
Silver
I
Star
wasn't saying it
Road
like that. I'm talking
is
culturally.
definitely Orlando, though. It is Orlando. It's in Orlando limits. It literally is, though. We got OPD.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it geographically. What I was saying culturally.
Okay, I was making sure because Pine Hills is the shit.
Yeah,
No,
nah.
sis, he know.
Okay.
Now culturally, Pine Hills is that shit is nothing but Haitians now. Ain't nothing but Haitians and Jamaicans and Bahamians over there. Now, I was just over there yesterday. I'm like, man, this don't make no goddamn sense. All the black folks are gone out
Yeah,
of
I
Pine
was over
Hills.
there the other
That's
day.
definitely a problem. We won't disagree there.
Yeah, I was over there the other day too. Yeah.
Hey, y'all been to Mercy Drive or what where is
Yeah,
it with
where
that
those projects at?
no, it's this one food truck over there. It's an FBA brother and it's an FBA elder lady who sell the sides to the side, but he got a barbecue truck and it's over
Mm.
there. It's either on Silver Star or it's on Mercy. I keep forgetting.
He is the project, so.
Yeah, but it's the you know on top. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I think it's Kelly's or
They've been
something
there
like.
forever.
Yeah, they've been there forever. Y'all got to go try that, man. That lady, you got to go there when she got them sides, man. You know she cooked for the church. I mean, you just know. You know what I'm saying? Like that food be busting. I mean, God, oh. But yeah, y'all got to try that. Go over there, try that food truck,
I'll go
OG.
there
That's some
because you're gonna like
good
it so
FBA
much.
eats, and then you had this one
Where
Haitian
is
guy.
this at again?
You're gonna go
Thank
see
you.
I want to
Thank
say
you,
it's on Mercy.
Jessica.
I think it's Kelly's barbecue. I'm gonna look up the name and I'm gonna send it to y'all. I'm gonna look at the name and send it to
I
y'all.
bet I'll go there tomorrow. Shit, I've been craving me
Yeah.
some soul food, bro.
And they only open on the weekends too, like later in the afternoon stuff. But it's chill. It's chill over there.
All right. Yep. So y'all can have an open discussion if y'all can do it.
helicopter. I know you're not
Calendar. I
going
gotta
there.
go put the icing on my
You
cake
rather go to the
now.
Chinese
Hey,
to spend
Flagga,
money
what
to
part of
eat.
Broward you from?
Damn, y'all ain't hear me?
I'm from Hollandale Beach, Florida, homie.
Oh, okay.
Didn't hear you, love. They went straight to
Helicopter.
the third world went straight to talking.
Thank you, yes, sir.
What's up, baby?
Used to be on like Mercy and Colonial, across the, like in that little.
Yeah,
It used to be an
off
IHOP
Colonial.
right over there too,
Hold
but
on.
across the street from there.
Martha, we're gonna drop you down.
For those that don't know, Hollandale is the last city you see before you get into Dade County.
I know Hollandale. My girl from Calvareches.
Oh, she on the other side,
Wait.
95.
Hold on, Fly Guy. Hey Jeff, I thought you said she was from Detroit.
She's from Calvareches. I never said Detroit. Is you
Yeah, I
crazy?
was about to say
Wait a
you a
minute, y'all.
damn lie.
Hold on, y'all. Prepare.
Yeah, hello, how you guys doing?
Helicopter.
Hey, what's your ethnicity?
I'm Haitian.
All right, you want to ask Black Americans a question?
I mean, there's no question to ask right now because it's just being stupid. All of us being stupid, acting like, you know. And then at the end of the day, I love my Black American.
Hold on.
You guys need
So
to
the prompt,
change.
hold on, Papali. The prompt is ask Black Americans a question. What you about to say, all this you coming up without your throat, can you put it into a question? Please. You want to unmute, sir? Papal? Can y'all take it up? Hold on. What is that? Yeah. Yeah, it did. You hear me? Up. Hold on.
But
There go Dan. I gotta put the icing on this cake.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, go
Hold
ahead,
on, real
Pastor.
quick, Fly Guy. I'll go ahead. Okay.
First, they fired the first one. It's okay, but when we respond, we become xenophobia. Like we ain't supposed to reply back
They
to that
can't take
foolishness.
our. It's what we say. You know, it can't nobody come back like us. So you already know. It's just we heard them.
Please normalize these. Listen here. Y'all Africans, please normalize. Stop calling us your family. We are not related or kin to you in any kind of way. Please. I'm so tired of hearing the Africans sit here and talking about we're related or family or something. We are no kin to y'all whatsoever. That is so aggravating. Let's stop with the wait a minute, Zaire, because I wasn't directly talking to you, but if you want me to talk to you, I can. Let's stop saying that. We are not related. I'm so tired of hearing y'all say that. We are related. We are all black. Y'all need to stop saying it. It's just old. We clearly don't look shit like, we don't look anything like a damn African. Listen, you need to knock it off. We don't look anything like you. You don't have the same spirit. There is absolutely nothing like an African that is like a black American. So please knock it off.
Uh,
Wait a minute. They grandmama's what? White American. American. Uh,
all
They're in the comments saying no sound. Hold on, y'all. They saying no sound in the comments. Can y'all hear?
No, Miss Love is delayed. We can hear
I
each
can
other,
hear
but Miss Love
y'all.
is
Yeah.
delayed.
Oh, man.
Hold on, Miss Love, because she was talking, but it didn't say she came off mute.
Okay, they said now they can. Okay, good.
Okay, hold on, Heffa.
So y'all, man, y'all are aggravating with this. We look alike.
It's TikTok.
Yeah,
Huh?
TikTok tripping. Hold
Mm-hmm.
on, y'all. Y'all
Uh-oh,
can
the
hear
board
us?
is gone. Hear me only, and now they're saying that it's bad again.
mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
listen,
Love,
I had cut it out.
go
Can y'all hear now?
go out the
I can
app
hear
and then
you
come
now.
back in.
I
I can hear
did. I
you.
just came back in. Can y'all hear now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, they can hear now. Okay.
Put a one in the chat. Y'all can hear us, or if y'all can only hear American,
Still?
y'all hear all of us.
Okay.
Hold on. Go ahead, Papel.
How are you guys doing?
Papel.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you
Stop
now.
screaming.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My question is, why everybody saying that you guys used to bully them, and then everybody denying that?
Because y'all love to lie and y'all was getting bullied by Jamaicans. And what, since you Haitian, what you grew up in Florida or New York?
From Haiti.
Okay, but you're over here, correct? Because your Wi-Fi is very good. So you're over here, correct? In the United States?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so
And
You see,
so
that's the
I got a
problem.
question real quick. Wait a minute. So when you say bullying, so wait
Yeah.
a minute. When you say bullying, do you mean like you got a swirly, somebody flushed your head in the toilet at school? Because that's technically what bullying is. Roasting you is not bullying you. Okay, that's
It's
Black
roasting.
American culture. And that's something that we do to each other. That's not bullying. So with somebody chasing you home and taking your lunch money and giving you a swirly and some wedgies, that's bullying.
It's roasting.
Right. Roasting is just Black American culture. Welcome to our country. Shit.
papale, papale, you got to come off mute. You
Hey,
probably
American,
talking to
I know
him.
you.
Netta said,
Hold on,
shoved you
Jeffrey.
in the locker. I'm hollering.
Somebody keep on muting me.
Okay, yeah,
You muting yourself. Ain't nobody muting you.
Why? Oh, I'm saying something. You're saying something else. If I didn't put nothing, how is me?
did you
How I
hold on,
myself?
papale? Did you hear her question?
No, I heard it. I heard it. But what I'm
Okay, so
saying,
did any of that happen to you?
no, it never happened.
Did any of that happen to people you know?
Yes.
Somebody shoved them
It's
in a locker.
lying.
Okay, I'm
You see
What?
how it says? You
He
see what I'm
just gonna
saying,
sit here and lie.
man? Okay, so
No,
where
he
did this
not
happen
lying,
at?
guys.
You guys deny when somebody's saying
Get
that.
out of here. Y'all are lying. Didn't nobody who flushed your head in the toilet?
You see,
Look,
exactly. You see, that's the thing. You
Who
just
took your lunch money? Somebody
just
took your lunch money?
being mean spirited.
Anybody chase you home?
Just being mean spirited. And
Then
then when
you were not being bullied. Okay? Roasting is not bullying you.
The question is, what do y'all say to cause a person to get on y'all
No,
with
they
the
probably
roasting?
was wearing church clothes and stuff to
Church clothes
school.
and soccer
Penny
cleats.
loafers.
Right.
That's what they
Fishnet
wore when they came over
jersey.
here to
see,
Florida in
look,
the '80s on
exactly,
everything.
that exactly. And then you keep on saying, you keep on doing the same thing over and over. When somebody's saying that, putting the obvious, you
No,
just denying it.
I'm
That's
lying. What
exactly.
I'm lying about it? I remember when y'all came here in the '80s in Florida. Boy, stop playing. Y'all came over here with the church fit on with the soccer cleats.
never that. Not all of us.
And them soccer shirts.
Then
Yes,
today we
all of
still,
us.
Yeah, and them see through slippers.
we still looking for the youth. Got a lot of youth.
We used to wear them damn tight ass slacks. Be having them tight ass slacks, them dingy
Purple and
damn
brown
button up shirts.
clothes.
Them boy, hey, they came over here in a pair of Melissa slippers. Y'all
But
remember
Right.
the
me,
Melissa
So if you
slippers?
coming over
better
here,
than some of
so
you
wait a
guys.
minute. So hold on. I'm about to just mute you for 5 seconds. So if you coming over here dressed like that with a funny accent and then that food y'all be eating and stuff like that, you don't think somebody is gonna laugh or pick at you and say, hey, that's not American culture. So of course somebody was gonna say something. Now, if you were being chased home and you couldn't eat, you didn't have lunch money, and you was getting swirly and getting a wedgie and getting beat up for dressing like how y'all be dressing, that's bullying. But roasting you, that's not bullying. Y'all just soft. You can come off your mute.
We're gonna go ahead and go into Dan because we got people in the queue. Dan,
I came up here to ask kind of a curious question. Excuse me, y'all.
No, you
I just
good.
came
Go.
up here to ask a curious. a curious question.
Okay, go
For
ahead.
those that for those familiar with the Pine Hills area, which is how they have immigrants there. You say Jamaicans and Haitians. I just want to know. It's historically known for being crime ridden. I just want to know which percentage of immigrants commit crimes over in that area, and which
You good, OG?
damn.
You good?
What you got, COVID?
Yeah, the ancestors ain't like, what was
You
you doing?
good on
Because we
that
definitely is
goddamn
called Crime
Zopac.
Hill.
That's what he do. I just want to know. Is it the immigrants committing more crimes over in Pine Hill, or is it the Black Americans?
Yeah, so when
Because
we
it is highly immigrated over there in Pine Hills, in that So area. what's not happening is the Black Americans are not leaving their Black American neighborhoods, going over the Pine Hills committing crimes and going back to their Black American neighborhoods. All the crimes being committed in Crime Hills are being committed by the immigrants that live there.
So it being Crime Hills is a thing, right? You know, when we was in high school, people was doing a lot, all right? So that's a real thing. But also we weren't delineating as well, right? So immigrants were involved, highly involved. They were the majority, yes, right? But at that time, we weren't like, we were still operating as if we were all black. So it's really not, it's not safe there, right? The problem now is, I don't know.
Yeah,
So you
I
think
think
it's the immigrants commit majority of the crime over there?
it's
Who you
gotta
saying
be.
that a lot of the things that were done, it depends on the things that were done. So I don't know if I'm answering it correctly.
You answered it correctly. I
We
agree.
didn't do things within our neighborhood. We went out the hood,
Yep.
right? And came back home, right? People didn't just come to Pine Hills, and do shit in our neighborhood, right? So hopefully that answers your question.
And then if you think about
Okay.
it this way too, and if you think about it this way too, it's majority immigrants that's commit most of the crime in the first place. Black Americans, there would be some sort of evidence of Black Americans committing most of the crime because when we travel outside of the US, we would be doing it there too. Like, there's a lot of Black Americans in Africa, but there's no Black Americans in the jails in Africa. There's no Black Americans in the jails in China. There's no Black Americans in any other country, you know what I mean, in outside of America. So, obviously it's the justice system that where we do have people locked up here, it's the justice system and the laws that are locking them up, for petty things. I'm not saying there's not some that, have done serious crimes, but for the most part, we don't commit most of the crime. And you just look around you and you see the evidence of it. They get locked up in their own damn countries. So, I mean, even the ones that are in Ghana, our Black Americans that are in Ghana, none of them are in the jails. They all making money and, building, going there to build and buying properties and stuff, land.
Well, it was I was kind of curious because since I'm not from Florida, but since I've been down here, I've just been noticing, if anybody get arrested, I don't see too many Haitians. I don't see too many Haitians. I see a lot of us, but I don't see too many Haitians get arrested. What
area are you
in? But I'm not saying they don't get arrested. I'm
What
just saying
part of Florida you in?
I ain't seen. But hold on, bro. What area are I'm you
Oh,
in Orlando. What part of Orlando? Off of Pine Hills Road, right off of Pine Hills Road.
And how
In
do you know for
Colonia.
a fact that they not an immigrant?
right.
You
What
do know
side of
Haitians
Pine
are
Hill?
dark skinned, right?
Pine Hill's not that long. Are you on Claricona side or you on Balboa side?
Off of Colonial, like a few blocks from Colonial.
Oh, okay, so you on that side. Okay.
But how do you know their nationality when they get arrested? Is what I want to know.
I mean, you can't. You can look at. You can
Brother,
look
you
in the
gotta chew that food. You might be choking on something. I love TikTok shop. I don't want nothing to happen to you up here. What you eating? You
Yeah,
eating some Dairy Jones right now? You good?
It's my fault, y'all. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that. But
Yeah, come on. You gotta come on now.
yeah, because if you look in the arrest records, I mean, look on the arrest website in Orlando, I just be seeing Americans.
You see them
I
as black,
rarely
and
see.
that's
I
the
rarely.
reason. But
I'm not
that's the
saying
reason
that
why
they
we
don't.
delineating, because they don't have a category for them to put them in other than black. So of course they're going to fall in the black category. There no other category exists.
Correct. They're all like that's the whole point of delineation. That's the whole
He
point.
judging by the last name, guys.
You gotta
They
also
changed their names.
remember that they marked the black box instead of other.
Right.
So
And
they're
they're not
gonna
gonna write
always
in
come up
Haitian.
under us.
Now let me ask you
Mm.
something, man. What state you originally from?
I'm originally from California,
Okay, what part of Cali?
South Central.
Okay, so who commit most of the crimes in South Central?
Shit, man. Since it's heavily Hispanic populated, most the Hispanics do.
Right, but they keep talking about black crime over there in South Central. They got a whole movie talking about South Central. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. We going through the same stuff over in Florida. We going through the same stuff in Texas, New York, South Carolina, North Carolina. It don't matter. It's a lot of immigrants that are cosplaying and writing down different names. Matter of fact, Byron Donalds, he's a Panamanian Jamaican. I highly doubt his real name is Donalds.
Thank you, April.
You know what I'm saying? And then even the dude
Thank
Johnny.
you, Nana Boo. I'm sorry, Maroon.
No, you good. I'm just making a point. You know, even the dude Johnny Somali, when he go around committing crimes in different countries, he calls himself a black American on stream, live. I mean, they're not hiding it. Myron Gaines, his real name ain't Myron Gaines, it's Amru Fuddle. And he was working with the FBI. You think that dude wasn't sitting up there inflating crime statistics? And most of the time, they don't even report crime to the FBI. These local police departments, they don't even report different crimes to the FBI as a certain way. It's optional. But whenever we commit a crime, though, whenever it is an actual black American or somebody identifying as black American committed a crime, they're going to report that. So that's how the crime statistics get messed up. That's why we need to delineate. This is the whole point of delineating and disaggregation.
That's why I think he was disingenuous, because he just told you about who do the crimes in California. So you being disingenuous now.
I'm being disingenuous. I said it's heavily. I said majority of the population is Hispanic in
No, but I'm
California.
saying you came on here and you start saying that majority of the people that's in Florida doing the crimes was a black American. But now,
No, listen. Don't misconstrue what I was saying. I came up here and I asked a curious question. This is my question. Even though Pine Hills is heavily populated with immigrants, especially Haitians, I was curious who do y'all think do the most crime in Pine Hills? Is it the Haitian or is it Black Americans? We still got Black Americans live in Pine Hills.
Yeah.
So that's what I was curious about.
Yeah, but then you said that the majority of people you see getting arrested are all FBAs.
that's what I just said. That is exactly what I just said.
When I look up on the website or the rest website, it seemed like they're American to me. But I could be wrong because when they mark down the race, they put black.
Yeah, well, don't drink,
like you said.
Listen, don't drink the saucepois. That's all I'm saying. Don't drink the saucepois because it'll get you confused. It'll have y'all looking crazy. It'll make you start seeing stuff. Them people, trust and believe me, them people are. You know what
Maroon,
I'm
you
saying?
must like that sauce bar, Maroon.
No, I don't. I'm
Hold
good
on.
on it.
Hold on, y'all. We have Elm Scott. Hey,
Oh,
Elm
yeah.
Scott. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. Elm Scott, could you remind us of your ethnicity again?
I'm black. I'm from Aswan, Egypt.
Okay, Egyptian. All right, you want to ask Black American a question, Elm Scott?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
This is a question for clarity. What is the formal because I was hearing a lot of like over the last month about delineation and like theoretically what it would mean. Is there some kind of formalized process or methodology that people have come up with for delineation, or is it just a cultural, removal?
I think April will be the best. She can answer that question pretty good.
Wait, I missed the question. My bad. Cause I
Ask it again. How do you pronounce your name? I don't.
It's Ahlam.
Okay, can you ask a question
That
again,
stuff,
please?
by the way, I tried to send you Love World. Do you receive it? Yeah.
Yes, I did. I did. Thank you.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna look it over. I
Sure.
looked
Sure.
at it briefly, but I kind of needed to be up at a laptop.
Oh yeah, I just want to make sure because sometimes this app it'll say something in send, but it's not really. So okay.
Yep, I got it.
Okay. My question is, as far as like delineation is concerned, is there like a formal metric process that's gonna officially cause such delineation? If that's the case, what does that look like? Or is delineation a cultural thing that doesn't necessarily have a clear marker as far as society is concerned? Like, what does the formal delineation look like, I guess is what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's federally, the Office of Management and Budget. So the definition of it will be changing. When grassroots, the descendants get done, it will be illegal for you to use. It will be identity theft, and you can be charged if you check our box. So it is happening from the Federal Office of Management and Budget. You can look it up. Have you ever heard of MENA, the Middle Eastern North Africans?
Have I heard of MENA being from Egypt? Yeah, I have.
So it's the same process. The same thing that processes MENA, the Office of Management and Budget, is where we are defining, which is delineation. That's where it's occurring on a federal level.
Oh, MENA is an international thing. United States doesn't control MENA.
But MENA is actually a box in America where you can check that, right? I couldn't check MENA because I'm not Middle Eastern North Africa. So that's to answer your question. We're talking about the United States of America. MENA is absolutely a part of that option for them now. And black will not be your option when we get done. That's just the point. That's how it's going to happen.
Okay. I have a question about that, if you don't mind a follow-up. Hello?
Go ahead.
She can hear you. Go ahead.
So take I'm speaking specifically for my case. I am obviously not an Arab. I think that personally and historically, that's ridiculous that they would call me an Arab or a Caucasian. I'm not that in any kind of way. So, being here and wanting to respect that delineation and be also truthful to what I know as my actual background which is African origin.
Yes,
And
black guy and dance. I'm gonna rotate y'all down. Sorry. Thank y'all for coming up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dance. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Alchemy.
So, okay, if I wanted to be in this country and respect this delineation, but also be truthful with what I believe is historic to myself. Like, I never check MENA because I'm not an Arab. I'm not Middle Eastern. I'm from Africa.
You would check the other block and write in Egyptian. That's what you would do.
Okay. That sounds clear enough.
All right.
Just for the room, hold on. Alchemy, what type of scientist are you again?
I'm a theoretical physicist.
Yeah, theoretical physics. Okay. And what exactly is that?
Okay, so there is two kinds of physics or any type of science. There's applied science and then theoretical. Theoretical is dealing with the abstract mathematics that explain what it is rather than the function. So I work in like technology field now, but the difference between, I guess, applied stuff is making things out of it, utilizing it, creating things. And then over on the theoretical side, it's more attached to what is the nature of it as explained through the language of mathematics.
Hey, what university did you go to in order to get your degree in that?
I went to 3 universities. I went to K College, which is here in the United States. I went to Berkeley, and then I went on to Oxford to finish.
How were you able to get you said you're from Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how were you able to get the funding in order to come over here or to the UK, to Oxford and all these different places in order to get here, if you don't mind me asking?
My family had to pay. The thing is, by the time I was in the doctoral area, that stuff is different. Like my parents didn't have to contribute to that because I had been doing some consulting, and then I decided that I was going to pay for it myself by selling my inventory of clients to a larger like corporation. And I also didn't want to take any grants because I learned that in the United States, there's a lot of grants in the sciences that are backed by the Department of Defense. And I just ethically don't really agree with some of the things they do to people here, Black people, and also abroad. So,
but when you got, I get that, sorry for interrupting, but the point I'm trying to make is when you got here, what box did you check when you got here?
they put Caucasian for us because they regard North African people as Caucasian, which I think that's ridiculous. If you can look at my picture, I don't think you would think I'm a Caucasian man.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked that
These
question.
people that are stupid, man.
Well, wait a minute. Aren't there melanated Caucasian people too?
Yes, Somalis, the East
Right.
Africans.
So maybe that's why they did that.
But that's why
Yeah.
they did MENA, right? Because they did not want to be called that any longer. That took almost 20 years for them to get that, right? They didn't go just once. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
because of that.
I get that. And I get political movements, and I also get people saying things, but I'm a really big, I think that since there's so many opinions in the world, there needs to be something that is gonna either be validated that doesn't have to go with how everyone feels from day to day. And just historically speaking, my particular ethnic group and a lot of ethnic groups in Egypt and other North African countries are not Arab. So I think that these people are kind of stupid for calling themselves Arab because they're submitting to identity erasure. And also, I just think they are ashamed of being.
Hold on real quick. I've been to
I
Egypt.
agree. Oh.
I've worked in Egypt. I worked on helicopters in Egypt.
Yeah,
Those
where?
Egyptians
Helicopter, you sound real
absolutely.
muffled.
My bad.
Helicopter.
Let me hold on a second. I'm gonna go back on mute.
What you on a car phone?
No,
You
I'm
work
on
in.
my headset. I gotta get some more.
Oh.
See, that's the harms of operating in race, right? Right?
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm glad you said it. Leading with your ethnicity and leading with your culture and what makes you the people group that you are. So we're saying the same thing. That's why there's no Black is my ethnicity and culture. That's why there's no such thing as a Black African. Right?
I agree.
Because that is operating in that race structure that participates in our ethnocide and erasure. So
I
we
agree.
agree there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think that Black is something white people made up. But, as a race, ethnically, of course, but I just don't get it. This guy, he said he worked in Egypt. I'm pretty sure if he can tell you guys himself, if you go to Aswan, Ababda, lower parts of Luxor, you're not going to see people that you would think is an Arab. They may tell you they're an Arab because they want to be not African for whatever reason. Their mind is fucked up. But, if you go to
Can y'all
Sudan.
hear me now? How do I sound now?
Huh?
Yeah, I can understand you.
Okay. I was gonna say when I worked in Egypt, the Egyptians absolutely called themselves Arab. They practiced Arab culture. They did Arab religions. Like, what part of Egyptian culture is not Arab? I'm confused about that.
Have you been to Aswan? Hello?
I'm just it's just Aswan is the
Okay,
only
so
part that's
that's
not
the
Arab.
thing. That's the thing. When people say Egypt, they can't be like, well, I went to Cairo and I saw these people in the north and this is what they were doing. So that means all the people down there were doing that. I don't think it's fair for me to come to America and live in one neighborhood in America and say, this is what all the black people do, because that would be ignorant of me to do and unfair.
Well, hold on. No. If you were to come to America and say all Americans eat hamburgers, all Americans eat
Yeah, that
apple
would be,
pie. Hold on, let me finish. All Americans, eat hot dogs. All Americans, practice the 4th of July. You wouldn't be too far off. Now, yeah, there are some small parts of America. There's some Americans that don't like hot dogs or don't like hamburgers,
yeah,
that despise the 4th of July. But overall, you would be able to say America is a patriotic society, and this is what they do. So when you
okay.
say that, when I say that most of the Arabs that I ran, most of the Egyptians I ran into were Arabs, they practice Arab, I wouldn't be wrong if that's more than about 50 or 60% of y'all, would I?
You wouldn't be wrong for saying that was your experience, but I would think that you would be wrong by deciding that that is the case for many places you did not go. Being from
Let me
Aswan,
ask you a question.
yeah.
So you would prefer to just be, labeled African?
I mean, the thing is,
Honesty.
it's that this is where the confusing nonsense comes from, because if you guys ever the Republic of Egypt became the Arab Republic of Egypt when the president, his name was Anwar Sadat. This guy wasn't even of Arab descent. He was just trying to get in with this group, obviously, because I'm saying about some more deeper politics about Egypt that you guys maybe don't know, but I don't want to
Hold
get
on
too
one second. Let
into
me
it.
ask you a quick question before I
Yeah,
forget.
yeah.
So the people that are claiming that they, made those pyramids and stuff over there, right?
Hmm.
So are they your people that did it? Or is it
Yeah.
those
If you look at the timeline,
Arabic looking people that did it?
if you look
I
at the
know it's
time,
not them,
of course it's
but do
not.
you guys claim that you did it or
Oh yeah. So if you look at the timeline, because I'm really big into objectivity. I may feel really proud about the pyramids and the pharaoh and all this stuff, but if I can't find something that validates my feeling, I would just abandon that feeling and stop saying it. So according to the timeline, the people that were presently in Egypt during that time, which also included the Sudan. That's why you don't hear about the Sudan in like antiquity. It's not because it didn't exist. It was part of Egypt. And Egypt wasn't even the name back then. That's a Greek name, according to history. But anyways, if you look at the timeline of the pyramids, who was there? There were no Arabs in Egypt during the time that the pyramids were built. There were only indigenous groups, such as myself and other groups as well that
Yeah, we're
are.
gonna land your plane too. We gotta move on.
Yeah, so they were not Arabs. Arabs didn't build the pyramids whatsoever. It was indigenous people,
right? That's what I kind of figured.
which are black
Okay.
people, according to.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, thank you.
All right. Hey, Kalo.
Hey,
Hey, Kalo. What's your ethnicity again for the room?
I'm black. I'm from Africa.
You're
All right.
Ugandan, right?
No, I'm Kenyan.
Yeah, you're
What?
from Uganda. Anyways, you got a question for Black Americans?
Yeah. So my question is, um, how
If you'll spit
long?
it out, what
Yo,
the
slow
hell?
down, slow down. How long is it gonna take for you guys to move away from the immigrant issue? Because when I came up, you was saying, oh, immigrant, they commit a lot of crime and then they put them as Black American, which they do not. If you go to the
Okay, you gonna ask your question and then answer it too?
no.
Okay, well let's let somebody else answer. Does
Hold
We're
anybody
gonna
want to
stay
on.
answer?
on y'all. Wait a minute. You may as well
Let
get
me
used to it.
finish.
Hold on, y'all. Let him land his plane. Go ahead. You got 2 seconds.
Why is you in your feelings like
And then we're
that?
gonna do one by one, please. Go
Yes.
ahead. Go ahead. Land your plane, Kalo.
Okay, I'm about to land my plane because when you go to the FBI database or government database, they have the immigrant database. So I'm very confused with what you guys are saying. Can you guys answer that question?
Kayla, we on y'all forever. I don't know what you talking about. As long as y'all are over here
Like
in this country,
forever, ever?
yes, we on you forever. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable because we on y'all heads forever. As long as you keep coming here to this country and they keep allowing y'all here, we're going to continue to um ex um
PA.
right, exactly. We're going to keep telling them that we're uncomfortable. We don't want you here. So get comfortable with that. Okay? It's going to go on forever as long as they keep sending y'all over here. And we got to
Let me
keep looking at you.
So
let
that's
me
the
add
reason
to
why
it.
you are depressed?
Yeah, and there's a reason, but
Nobody
the
Who the
did.
hell
reason
is
we right.
depressed,
Hold on,
fool?
man. He just trolling right now. And you said
No,
something
I'm
about we what?
asking. It's a genuine
Okay, I'm
question.
answering.
Stop coming
Relax,
off the
dude.
mic,
Let me answer
Kalo.
your question. God damn. Um, you said something about do we believe that immigrants are committing all the crimes? Yes, I do believe that. And here's the reason why. Right now, America, let's put two and two together. Donald Trump came in office. It took him about a year to get things going, but now they're deporting more immigrants than what is it, 3,000 a day that they deporting of y'all now? So all of the immigrants are getting deported. Y'all hiding out. Y'all scared, this, that, and the third. And crime in America is projected this year to be at the lowest rate ever since the existence of this country. So let me get this straight. Immigrants are getting deported, y'all hiding out, and crime is on the lowest rate ever. I'm gonna put two and two together and say y'all are the reason why crime was high. And I'm gonna land my plane.
I mean, what you are saying doesn't
Hold on. One
correspond
more
with the
thing
data.
before you reply, Kalo. Let's just clarify something. The FBI doesn't separate immigrants who identify as Black American on paper. That's the whole point of what we're doing, sir. It's like Helicopter said, now that y'all running tuck tail scared, like, and running in them foxholes trying to get away from ICE, now crime is magically down. Yeah, they don't separate it over there, the FBI.
And I was going to say that alphabet sickness. Y'all be bringing over here that 3-letter alphabet sickness. The backpack. Y'all coming over here with too. Hopefully we can get some of that down too, because everywhere an immigrant is, that alphabet sickness is real high. Y'all coming over here from Africa and all these other countries with that stuff. The backpack.
Clearly, it seems there's a lot of miseducation, and is super deep, and it's going to be difficult for it to be fixed because, number one, when an immigrant has done something, they look at the paperwork. So there is no way or anyhow. So you guys, number one, are lying to yourselves. You're just in your feelings. There's no, even if they check FBA, their paperwork says who they are and where they from. It's impossible to lie. Number two,
Hold on.
you have to look at the
Anoki.
government.
Anoki.
Yeah, hello, guys.
Okay. What's your ethnicity?
African.
Okay, hold on, Anoki. Go ahead, Kalo.
Yeah. Second, if you look at you saying they bring the three letters disease in America, you have to go with facts, not with feelings. The government website
I
doesn't
work in the
say so.
healthcare. Listen, I work in the healthcare care system.
You have to go to the
I
CDC
work on the
website.
healthcare system.
So
And I
your
know for
healthcare.
sure where you guys are heavy populated, there's the backpack there.
What website can I find that information?
Go on the
Because you cannot
CD.
just
Go
say
look. Go look.
I was in the CDC website.
Okay.
I was looking about the Ebola thing. I didn't see any of that. So you
Okay,
are
well, you just
lying.
got to do some research. Go walk
I
into a
did.
I
I did.
said
I
in
didn't.
go
the
walk into
healthcare
a
system. I
hospital
work
and
in the
ask
health.
them to direct you where to go. We got to move on.
But
Hold,
what
we
I
got to move on. Hold on, Kalo.
can I
Fire
land my
blast.
plane?
Yeah, you did land it. We spent enough time, Kalo. Fire blast. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing today, Miss Love?
Fine. What's your ethnicity again for the room?
I'm FBA from
Okay,
Louisiana.
All right, you want to ask Black Americans a question?
Well, I came up to ask Miss April a question.
What did you come up here to ask her on my stage?
I'm asking.
No, don't. You're not about to ask her nothing about nothing that she got. If it got something to do with her private life or her private issues or anything privately, we're not gonna do that here on this stage. You can message her.
Her ethnicity, man. That's
I don't. Why?
okay. I was just
Why
trying to
you want to
see
come up here and ask her that?
Right.
because
No,
Y'all
you
We
are
ain't
can
about to
ask
play
real.
her.
this
This is
game, but let
starting
me
to
go
get
ahead and drop
very
you off the panel.
weird.
You're not about to come up here and start no shit about no Black Americans. We're not doing that today. Next.
Okay. Anoki,
Yeah. How y'all guys doing?
we doing good.
All right. Greetings to everybody. Listen, I come with love. All right. Ask Black
Wait,
American one
Enoki,
question.
what country you say you from again?
I say I'm from Africa, Ghana.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So the question I wanna ask Black Americans is, do they know the roots?
The hell you said?
I
Hold on, because
said
I
if
was writing a message to somebody. And,
You
He
heard her
came from
right.
the spirit realm back.
no, I said,
Ooh,
listen,
silence was
it's
legendary.
all love. It's all
We
love.
from the land
You
of
said
DTA.
you
That's the
said
roots.
no. It, ask a
Enoki, hold
question,
on. You
right?
said,
I'm
hold on. Let me
asking a
just
question.
hold on. Let me clarify. So you from Accra, right?
I'm not from
What part of
Accra.
Ghana you from?
There's so many. There's so many places that people from.
What
So
part you from?
when you can pinpoint and say Accra, I'm
Motherfucker,
from
just say what city
Takoradi.
it is.
What?
Goddamn.
I'm from Takoradi.
Okay. You ever heard of the Wish a Nigga Woods?
Wish a nigga would.
Yeah, you don't need to repeat that.
That
But
yeah.
that's
That
where my family from. We from the
listen.
place. Hold on. We from the place where people from Ghana, when they come over here and start asking stupid questions like that, we gonna get on a ASS. You hear me? You understand what I'm saying? You understand that?
I don't think that's a stupid
Hold
question.
on, Kalo. You understand that, Anoki? Okay, I think the ancestors done blocked his mic from becoming unmuted. Me Pika El Guevo. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, how you doing?
You've been up here before, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. Where you? What ethnicity are you again?
I'm Jamaican, man.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, you the one living in Haiti, right?
No, I don't live in Haiti.
You live in DR?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember you. You want to ask Black Americans a question?
Yeah. Why do you guys live in a first world country but have so many gangbangers?
What kind
Oh my
of
God. Where are the
70s?
gangs at?
That felt
Right.
flat.
Are you Jamaican? Why Jamaica got? First of all, we don't have them. Let me
I
just
just
answer your
answered the
question.
question.
I
You don't
love
have
to
Yeah,
come
Jamaica,
back.
LA, and
yeah. We don't have them. But let me ask
Hold
you a
on, hold
question.
on. Real quick,
Oh,
bro,
yeah,
before you
you
ask that
do.
question. Didn't 6 Jamaicans just get arrested in New York, yesterday or the day before for running a
Yes.
why
a
are you
pew pew
deflecting?
gang?
Answer the
Yes.
question, man.
Ain't that
It's a first
something?
world
There's
country.
no wonder crime in America is on pace to be the lowest ever.
America's a
We getting
first
you
world
fools up
country.
out of here.
Why?
Why is that in a first world country, y'all
You
come
see
over
what
here
they
and still
do?
do
They
third world
deflect.
degenerate crap? Why is that?
Answer his question. He asked you a question.
Answer the
I just
question,
answered this
man.
question. I just
No, you
answered the
didn't.
question. We
Halo.
don't have
Oh.
gangs like that in America no more. That's ask your question.
Don't no more? Are you serious?
Yes, I
You
am
go to
serious. Yes.
And then how the heck you know about a GANG? You in it or something? You contributing towards it? Because how is
Right.
it that we
No,
don't
I
know
don't live in
anything
America,
about
man.
it? Wait a minute.
I don't live in America. It's all over the.
How is it that we don't know anything about that, but you know something about? So that means you're coming over here committing these
That means
crimes.
you don't read.
You
That's
have
why.
something to do with the crime.
You don't
So
read, and I
you
don't
come
live in
up here to
America.
center
I
yourself
don't
and
live in America.
also snitch on yourself
Why? Why
because
you?
we don't know anything about
Why
that
you?
because it's not happening.
Why you?
And if
Okay,
it
hold
is
on,
happening,
y'all.
it's
Why?
y'all.
Hold on.
Yeah, this fool came up here to troll Miss Law. I remember him.
American with that mic. She doing some turntables with that mic.
That was
For
me. I
real.
kept muting this idiot, man. I got to do this with all these third
You
world
can't answer the
brains.
question. Why can't you answer the question?
Hold on. So
Why does
listen,
somebody? Why does
Pika.
every black American have a crackhead in their family? Why you
Oh
guys
my.
smoke crack so much?
Oh Lord,
No,
me
I don't have
Pika.
that.
Hold on.
Now he's starting to crash
Hold
out.
on.
Now he upset.
We were
That's YT
victimized. We were
supremacy talking
victimized by
points.
our government. Okay,
So the
and some
government
of
made
us.
you.
Hold on. Hold
The
on.
government made you smoke crack.
No, listen. It's
Love
all kind of
TikTok shop.
different issues. So let me tell you something. What's your last question?
You
Comment
guys didn't
people.
answer the first question. Why is there so
Let
many
me answer that
gangbangers in the
question
first
about the
world country?
Rackheads real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me answer this
Okay.
question about the Rackheads. The reason we all have a family member that was on rack in the 80s is because the Jamaican shower posse was the ones trafficking the drugs into America and selling them to our family members. Does that answer your question?
No, we came later. We came later because it was
You
easy money.
didn't.
Because all your family members were smoking it.
No, we didn't, sir. You guys
It's
literally
easy
came over,
money,
made a
man.
deal
The
with the
freeway was
CIA and the FBI. You teamed up with them in order to come over here
CIA.
and flood it. There's whole
Alfred,
files on
I'm
it,
gonna
sir.
rotate you down. No, Anuki, I'm
Nope.
gonna rotate you,
No American
Alfred.
government
Sir,
Y'all
crack.
can come
you
back
guys,
up.
And
I'm gonna
then isn't
rotate
that
y'all
like a
down.
YT
Thank you,
talking?
Alfred.
Isn't that a
yes, it is
YT
American.
supremacy talking point?
Yes, it
Because
is.
we don't all have
FBA is white.
people in our
What we
family
do to
that
you,
do.
me, Pika? Why you so angry at Black
FBA.
Americans?
Because he's not in
Well,
DR. He's over here and he's scared to get
FBA
deported.
is
and then why do
FBA
you
is
keep
CIA.
jumping straight off your mic like that? What
Right?
is
Why
wrong
you?
with
What's
you?
wrong with you?
Why you don't let me
Y'all ever watch that show To Catch a
let me talk?
Smuggler?
Hold
Let me
on.
talk.
What you want to say? Hold on. Go ahead, Maroon. Let's let him say what he gonna say. Land your plane, me, Pika. Cause you don't like us, so I don't understand what you're doing right now. But go ahead, me, Pika.
All you guys do is talk bad about immigrants all day. And the minute I say something, it's mic goes off. You guys don't want to hear the truth.
No,
You
you just
guys
keep coming off
got a
your
family
mic.
member that smoke
Wait.
crack. All of you.
Stop
All of
Okay,
you.
saying,
you
You
gotta
listen,
all
say you
have
can't say that.
family members
Me,
that gang bang. You
Okay,
all
you can't say
You're
that
a
either.
liar.
Okay, so we're
yeah,
gonna
he
just
want niggas
let you
alive
Deliberately
in this
go
trying to
because
bitch.
trigger the live.
you
That's
wanna
why I kept
right
muting his ass.
exactly. Like, come on, y'all be reporting me. Y'all be. I mean, it probably be some. It's. I ain't gonna just blame that all on immigrants. It's some Black Americans too. But y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop with trying to get people lives and stuff taken. It's not nice. Y'all know
Because
my
they
page,
weak.
my account was banned yesterday. They took my whole account. I had to fight for my whole account back yesterday. So we're gonna try to just, I don't want to be flagged for harassing and bullying and all that. We'll give them the work if they deserve the work. And we're gonna be dropping people with all them trigger words. If my mom's gotta ask you numerous times to stop saying something, just go ahead and drop them. Cause at this point, you know what I mean? At this
I'm
point, I
tired
don't
of it.
trust them. I don't trust nobody
That's the
And
except
he
my
same.
got,
moms and
That's
my
the
day
same.
ones.
Yeah, that's the same mentality that make people
I
take.
wasn't finished, Marvelous.
Sorry about that. I was just saying how people be
Yeah, I
taking
know, but
people's
hold on,
jobs.
let me finish. Yeah, if it ain't, you know what I mean, my day ones, we're gonna just be, if you don't know TikTok friendly language, like, don't even come up here, cause I don't, forget that.
Yeah,
I'm tired of it.
and then we after we tell you one time, that should be enough for you to not keep saying the same thing over and over. We're gonna feel like you're doing it on purpose.
Right.
And notice how much decorum the third world brains have when another one of their third world tethers is up here talking shit. Notice Jeffo nor Kalo came off their microphone to say anything about this dude crashing out. But the moment we say something they don't like, all of a sudden they get to acting like they're going savages. This is proves that they come up here to cause chaos because they're showing us right now that they can behave like better than a 10-year-old.
Right, and
Yeah,
then
and
not only that, like, we can debate. I don't mind that we can all have a conversation, but y'all don't got to keep crashing out.
I
Everybody
was
don't have to
and I
keep crashing out.
and I was gonna say something too, Kalo. I noticed how when he started acting ignorant, you found the opportunity to keep constantly coming off your mic. Don't do that again.
No, I mean, he was
Yes, you
asking
did.
question. His question.
Every time he would start acting ignorant, you just kept coming off your mic.
Yep.
And you know it's not your turn. Don't do that again.
Why do you guys mute people, but you guys are the only one? Listen, Kalo, we moving on. We moving on. Um, who came up first, Miss
It's
Love?
Marv.
Okay. What's good, Marvelous?
Hey, Marvelous.
Oh, so what's up? Sorry about that. Yeah, I just got
No,
here.
it's okay.
But when bro projecting, like he's like the shower posse literally from the neighborhood I grew up in. So that's like funny to me. I don't know one family member. I'm 37. I don't know one family member in my whole life. The most they ever did was, if you ever heard of boom, it's like the dirty with the trees.
Thank you.
That's the only thing I ever known of, but that's like one or two family members out of a big ass family. So he
Hold on, Marvelous.
projected.
Say what boom is again, because the thing was going over. Tell them what that is real quick.
Oh, boom. We call it dirty, boom, whatever. It's the pure, raw white stuff.
Thank you,
White
Blue.
girl.
White girl mixed with the trees.
Woo,
Other than
thank
that,
you.
I don't know what he talking about. I don't know not one person that was
Yes, thank you.
on those rugs. Besides, bro, they be projecting, man. I sit back and listen, but it'd be hilarious because they think because people live in different places that we ain't related nationwide. That's the funny part about it.
Mar. Up in DB, right, in Daytona, we had like one CRACK head per like
Thank you,
neighborhood.
Blue. I
You know what I
appreciate you.
mean? And then we had a lot of the DRUGSs coming into Florida because Florida's a hot spot. People just don't know. But Florida's a hot spot, man. I ain't gonna say too much about that. But
But yeah, Daytona was more recent than Miami, to be honest.
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. We
I
can't
didn't
label.
even know. Yeah. It was like,
All they got to come through the port of Miami.
yeah,
Right.
but I'm saying, like some people go through that problem, and some people don't. Like Pompano to me remind me of Opalaka in the '90s. When I was a kid, I ain't never seen that many people own that. That's not
Facts.
normal. That's not normal to me.
Exactly.
Facts.
And
Facts.
then can I say this too? A lot of those people that have issues like that with substance abuse and stuff like that, they work. So why are you
As a fact.
concerned about it? And when they got a job and they get out here and they work for what they want, even if they are doing it, so what? How's it affecting you? You know, they support their own habits and they're not out here committing habits, starting up stuff to get the stuff that they want. They work at the gas station, they do what they need to do if they want to panhandle or whatever. They're minding their own business and they're in their own country. They don't come to your country to do it. So what you worried about them for?
And don't quote me on this. I think when people say I'm a crack on you, I think it came from that joking on people that was on them substances. I'm not 100%, but I
It
think it
might
came from
be.
that.
Wow.
It might be because we say cracking on each other in Daytona. We don't say, I mean, we say roasting too, but we usually say, we're gonna crack on somebody crap battles. You know what I
Oh, I'm
mean?
gonna
Stuff
fire
like
your
that.
ass up.
Yeah, I'm about to fire your ass. Yeah,
Fire your ass up or flame you is a browser.
flame. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that might have came out of that because all them terms kind of go around each
Are you
other.
gonna get cooked?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna cook your ass. Yeah, you know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Lame ass jit.
right.
I
That's
just
I don't
wanted
that's
know
to
what I don't know where
piggyback
Jonan come
to
from. I don't know. I just heard it when you go out of town up north to your. And let's be clear, anything above Florida is up north. But to other people, it's like that ain't up north. Yeah, if you from the
No,
bottom
no,
of the
no.
bottom,
Anything
that's up
above
north.
Florida is called the Deep South. And then you got Florida.
Nah, but when you younger, you be like, oh, we went up north.
Okay, okay, my bad, my
Yeah,
bad.
no, yeah.
Up north, we said we went down south.
Yep,
Oh,
yep,
for sure. Crooklyn was the best depiction of that.
yep.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to add that the shower posse was here in the 70s and was in full operation in the 80s. So he said that like they weren't here
Exactly.
during that time and they were. Just know they did not survive in Philadelphia.
Big
Bullet!
facts. Big facts. Allegedly, Bobby Smurder, dad just got out. I ain't even gonna attach nothing to that. Y'all can make up what you know what I mean.
Okay, let's move
Hey,
on.
hey, Marvelous. Can ask Marvelous one question?
Yeah, go ahead, Jeffo.
Hey, Marvelous. The guy next to you, Fly Guy, said Americans do not like Haitians down here.
In what regards?
Trolling.
Yeah, I stopped reading comments. If you've
I'm
been
not
doing this
trolling.
long enough, I stopped reading comments. What do you mean, Fly Guy? I don't. In what regards?
I said they when they came over here, they was cool, but then they started feeling themselves and being disrespectful to the black Americans. So that's where the word flaming came from, because we were flaming them
So
Oh
they
yeah, yeah. I was in Pompano. When this
they took
conversation became a thing. Oh, go ahead. I'll cut you off.
they took us they took flaming as bullying, and they still heartbroken over that because they still bring up. They called us African booty scrapping. Well, we were calling ourselves that back in the day.
Listen, they did stuff to us we can't even prove because it ain't on paper. We ain't even gonna talk about that.
Facts.
I don't know why they act like victims, man. And it's like I always say that to everybody. I don't have no hate. While we was having the discussion about a year ago is when it got hot. But they was like, "So what you saying? You don't like Haitians?" I'm like, "No, I'm sitting right next to one right now. I'm in Pompano right now." And they like, "Oh, where you at in Pompano?" I'm like, I told you where I'm at, but it ain't no hate to tell the truth.
HAT.
I mean, HAT to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Stop acting
And
like
Pompano used to be all black. I got an uncle from Pompano. A lot of people don't know.
exactly.
All of
That's a
South
black
Florida used to be
town.
all black. Yep.
It was a black town. So much true.
It
Thank
still
y'all for
is.
the 100K.
Wasn't no Bahamians building the South Park. Y'all had maybe a handful of them that put a mailbox on the damn house trying to act like Bahamians built Miami. And
No,
Do
it's
y'all
funny because
did
the
remember?
help
Haitians
though.
are saying
They
it.
did
And
help build
Do
Miami.
y'all remember Mad Max from Top Shotters? Y'all remember in the movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right,
Yep.
Bahamians taught.
y'all remember he was going around 41, 42, he just
Mm-hmm.
unaliving folks. Yeah, they depicted in the movies what they was doing. Okay. You like you said, it ain't on paper, Marvelous, but we know
Right.
what the fuck happened in Florida.
A
fact.
lot of people didn't catch the symbolism in the movie. Yes.
Well, nationwide, they if you talking about shower posse, they was responsible on paper for unaliving 8K in 10 years. So that's another thing. But I don't know why people like have delusions of grandeur or they just choose to forget. But
And
I've been around these people so long that it'd be funny to me. Like everybody under the impression that grandma is right. No, grandma be lying. Well, y'all from grandma be lying to y'all, and y'all just go on with that story. Same thing with the natives, the red natives. They go on with that same story that their grandfather told them. Nah, he just don't want y'all to look bad.
All right, y'all, hold on. So, Jeffo, was that the question? Did you
No,
have
no,
another
that was.
question?
Yeah, I have another question. The
Okay,
question
go
is,
ahead, Jeffo.
what role should bi-ethnic play in the delineation?
Why does it matter to you? You're not bi-ethnic. Stop
I
running around
am.
with that lie. You're not bi-ethnic, sir. You're full Haitian.
Hold on, we want to answer the questions because somebody else asked me that question. Anybody want to answer him?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
What role should bi-ethnics play in the delineation movement?
Step aside. I can speak. I can speak truthfully.
Thank you.
Everybody know that. If you from South Florida, it's a possibility you got other nationalities in your family, or married or whatever. If you from South Florida, it's a possibility. But I'm gonna speak truthfully. Just step aside. Either get down or lay down. That's it.
Jeff,
Thank
are
you.
you
Gotcha.
Thank you.
stalking?
Thank you.
Oh, go ahead, April. My bad. Go ahead, April.
After you. I was just piggybacking.
Because I was gonna say something else. Because somebody said that he been stalking threads. So yeah, I wonder like why are you bringing other stuff? But go ahead, April. Go ahead.
What
I
the
ain't
hell
even
is
gonna
threads?
okay.
yeah, that
Well,
came
I
from
think
Miss.
they have to connect to the grassroots, right? They need to be connected to the descendant community. They're not going to run anything, right? Because they do have dual allegiance, right? They have to show and prove, right? Just really like anybody else, but they won't be any decision makers. They need to be connected in community and do their part. Right. They won't run anything. It's just not how it is. You can't be a made man if you're not Black American on all 8 sides. You just can't. So yeah.
He
Yeah, I
got
don't
that
think
from
they have an allegiance. To be
Miss
honest,
T.
nowhere.
Miss T flamed him the other day on her page when he came over there with that.
Oh. So just
That's
like
what that.
AI and all them be flaming his behind.
Yes,
So
yes.
he got it out for
Hey,
all
I
them
be
guys.
flaming me.
No, AI don't be flaming. Maybe Pedro. Pedro be cooking them.
Pedro be cooking
Oh.
me.
Yeah, he be
Oh.
cooking your people. Don't cap. Don't cap. That boy, that Hispanic dude
Oh,
be cooking
Pedro, the
y'all.
truth, dog.
Facts.
So Jeffo, they got your blood pressure up more than the Jean Jean? Oh, what's up? What's up,
Nobody,
Pat?
nobody got my blood pressure up, man. I just feel like it's not fair. Like me, I'm full
Why
immigrant, right? Listen,
right.
listen,
Why
listen.
but why you worried
Me,
about
I'm
FBA
full immigrant.
business?
I'm not worried about FBA business.
Well,
I'm just telling you the
I
truth.
want to hear his reasoning
Me,
why.
I'm for immigrant, but somebody that's half immigrant and half FBA could choose whatever side that they feel like that's more convenient to them at the time. So if England come down on Jamaica and say, okay, we about to do this, they could easily de-announce the FBA and go be Jamaican. Is that fair to you as a for FBA? I just want to know.
No, that they can't pick no side either or. You either are FBA or you're not. That's just the simple fact of the matter. You
But they
either
Can
will
I?
with your
I want
people
to
delineate
know
or
that
you're
why
though.
he's.
not.
I want to know why
Go ahead,
he's for
helicopter. My bad.
immigrants. Can you explain it? Why are you for immigrants?
I'm an immigrant.
Okay,
That
and
makes sense.
Boom.
He just
See,
asked me why am I for immigrants?
no,
I'm an
that was
immigrant.
simple. But Jeffo, you do know that if you don't have the mindset that the people of this land, the original people of this land, if you don't have that mindset, which is history shown that most of y'all don't have that mindset. It is some riders, but that's why I love World, because she's always non-biased, but she just ain't gonna let y'all try us verbally, but she's
Right.
always giving you the opportunity to tell the truth. The problem is y'all don't be telling the truth, so I gotta speak for y'all, which I don't even want to. But
Okay.
that's why they asking you, and you just told the truth.
Hey,
That was
Okay.
simple.
Marvelous.
Marvelous. Another thing,
Hold on,
right?
Jeffo. Hold on. Hey, Marvelous. This fool said he been with an FBA sister since the 7th grade. And he said he when he immigrated here, they immigrated to South Florida. What you think about that?
Yeah, it's possible.
Maroon
That's
don't
common.
like that, boy.
No, because they keep running around with that lie. I didn't grow up. I'm Gen Z. Jeffo, he can't be that too far off from me. I ain't never seen no Haitian niggas up there clapping no FBA sisters in the parking lot of the high. If we really want to take it there, because I used to play football and I used to be like that.
It's a
So
difference between
I ain't
Haitians
never
and
seen that
Zoes,
in
my
my
guy.
city.
No, but
Maroon, I tell you that all
that's
the time.
simple. That's simple. That's like a red native saying that oh, we didn't intermingle with them. If you've been in a community or been in connection with people for a certain amount of time, that's gonna happen. It's inevitable. I'd be lying if I said it didn't happen. They come to our community. They don't go nowhere else. They ain't going to white man community. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, but he trying to make it seem like it's happening all the time. That's his point. He's trying to say around the whole United States, and
Nah,
he tries to use Florida to Trojan horse
nah, that
that
don't work.
narrative.
Yeah, that don't
Exactly.
work. That don't work.
Exactly.
It's just they. This is the same thing with Cubans. Cubans thought they were white tea people because they ain't been nowhere. Take your ass to Central and North Florida and see.
And
Now,
They
just
Marvelous,
like
right? You from the crib, right? Marvelous.
just
yeah.
like Marvin
All
said,
right.
they do got riders in other in the Haitian culture, but the riders ain't allowed to come over here because they can uproar. They always send
Oh, so
the
that's not even worth
yes
mentioning. You see
men.
what I'm saying?
They
They
always
can't do
send they
nothing
always
for us.
send
We don't need help from them.
they always send the yes men over here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
just remember though. Just remember, you have to take an oath to denounce wherever you come from. You have to take an oath to denounce where you're from. That's why I say. April said that y'all have allegiance elsewhere. I don't think that any immigrant have an allegiance anywhere, because right now we might be going at it with Iran. I promise you, y'all ain't gonna stay here.
Oh, they ain't got nowhere to go to because it's in their constitution. If they leave their land, if they go back, they will be
Yeah, 2014 they
outside.
changed it, but they only changed it for political reasons to make sure that in hopes that one day that the people of that land would actually go back home. But
Barbecue holding on to the old constitution. So he say when they get over there, it's gonna be a barbecue.
man, they all playing games, man.
hey,
That's why they don't trust nobody, because that's what they come from, not trusting each other. History shows, bro. We can't lie about it, Jeffo.
hey,
You know.
Marvelous. So, as somebody from the crib, right? I be trying to explain to
Not
Maroon
from
and
the
that
crib. You from Haiti.
I'm from the crib.
You're
I'm from
not
the
from the
crib.
crib, sir. You need to stop even trying to talk like us. That's
City,
another
the
reason why we
city,
need to delineate
the
from
city,
y'all.
the city,
Y'all
multicultural,
just
man.
don't know. I'm so glad I got
The
3 other
city is
Florida people up here
multicultural.
so they could verify Miss Love living. She experiencing Florida for herself, helicopter
Right,
experience Florida for herself, and American experience Florida for herself.
right.
You are a
But
big back lie. You are a lie.
South Florida is not the same as
It
whatever
is
Florida you're
the
talking about.
same.
No, it's
All
not.
of Florida is one. We
No,
just
it's
got
not.
different sectors, sir. That's all it is.
Hold on, let me ask Marvelous my question though. Marvelous. I be trying to explain to Maroon, right?
You got a
That
crush
is
on Marvelous Dog? What's up with this?
no, because he understand what I'm saying, because he's from here.
No, you just want him to push a narrative and you
Oh
trying to
my
trick him
God.
up with certain words because he don't know you like that.
and I don't be active as much as y'all. So I don't know what you done said, Jeffo. So
Oh, he done said a lot, Marvelous. He done said a
What I'm trying to
whole
tell
lot.
him is
When his homies
that
on
there's
here,
a
he
difference
be real
between
bold. But when
Zoes
he
and
by himself,
Haitians.
he
He don't
humble.
understand that.
oh yeah, I mean, so you can't you could okay, so Zoe, the term came from strong bones, from my understanding, right? But that means toughness, right? The only problem is y'all call everybody a Zoe. That's like me calling everybody black.
No, the
But that
Zoe
don't
term.
mean that don't mean you me.
The Zoe term was started at 3 schools. That's what I always tell people. Like, if you wasn't at these 3 schools,
Miami Edison, Northwestern, and what's the
no,
other one?
Central, not the West, Central. Central,
Okay, but you
Central
know
and Central and North Miami.
North Miami. Okay.
So I be trying to explain to them, like they think like, oh, Zoes, ain't no way American girls love Haitians. That was a part of time. That's all they wanted was us. I'm not lying. He think I'm be on here
What?
trolling. I swear to God,
I
I'm
mean,
not
they
lying.
go for everybody. It's
No, so what it is in South Florida is influence, but that's anywhere
What the
in the world.
He got
Influence.
deported.
That's anywhere in the world, influence. So at some point, y'all had the bag. After y'all learned from us, y'all had the bag. I had people come down that was from
We didn't hide.
no. At some point, y'all got the bag. Like you get what I'm saying? Y'all had your era. And then Black Dada, who grew up in well not grew up, but when he made that song, he was
Free,
staying with his Jamaican homeboy and bought that beat for $250, sat on my chest, I'm a Zoe. Yeah. So at some point, y'all had the popularity, but don't make it seem like it was always. Women just want who got women love who got it, the glamour. You know what I mean? Who got the status. And it
Facts.
just happened to be y'all at that time. But don't make it seem like, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling the truth, but I don't know if he trying to trick me, like
That's
FBA
what
He's
Maroon
trying to
said.
trip you
That
up.
what
He
ah,
that
no,
trying.
what
I'm not. No, I'm
that
not.
what
No, I'm
Maroon
not.
trying to
But
tell you, Marvelous.
Y'all can have
When he
open
got his
panel,
other
but
brothers
we're
up
gonna
here,
be stopping
he
and
vocal. When he ain't got his brothers, he kind of quiet.
we're gonna be stopping at 2, y'all. We're gonna be wrapping it up at 2.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
well, y'all? We're listen. I have never been around. I have never had no experience with no Haitian or no African or nobody outside of a Black American or maybe a YT. I don't know what the heck y'all talking about women were wanting y'all and all this stuff. I didn't even know that was a thing. Maybe because I'm not from Florida, but we didn't do that.
Yeah,
No,
So
it's the
it's
same in
49
stop
Florida.
million.
stop trying to make it seem like it was this big wave. It was not a wave like that.
Yeah,
Like he
so
said,
yeah, to add to American point, she's right because it was only a thing secluded to like South Florida where they majority at. But when people have numbers, that's why Cubans think they run Miami, which they don't. That's a fact. But they have the numbers. So I had people come down from Jamaica Plains, Boston. Apparently, they got a lot of Haitians in Jamaica Plains, Boston. I didn't know that. I found out, but that was around the time that tatted on my chest. And they was like, "Bro, Haitians get a lot of love because they ain't never seen that before." So Jeffo might not know that, but if you've been around
I've
Black
been getting
Americans
love since
long
middle
enough,
school. I don't know.
statewide, yeah, y'all ain't really a thing.
"Hey, Marvelous, what age bracket you in? I ain't gonna put you out though.
37.
Oh, okay. Cause see, I'm a little age more than y'all, but they really weren't popping like that. And at one time, you couldn't get nobody. Even if they was Haitian, they would not claim it until that song came out on Zoe. Let's just
Oh,
keep
I
it a
know.
bill. Let's
Yeah,
just
that's
keep
a
it a
fact.
bill.
It
That's a
depends on
fact. And then if you went to a
Really,
Jamaican club, like bro, we kind of grew up around each other. So I see a person with a Jamaican flag, and I'm like, bro, you Haitian, and he gave me
right?
the shush finger.
Yes, them boy were like Shane Song from Mortal Kombat. They would have morphed to anybody flag. Let's just keep it a bill. No.
like I don't know what he talking about, man.
I'm not gonna let that boy run that lie on us, boy. Y'all put on our stuff, boy.
Like
Back in
God.
the day.
Hey, Fly,
Look at
I,
look at
I
his
always,
profile
Jeffo,
picture, man.
Jeffo,
This nigga still
Jeffo,
trying
you're
to
not gonna
dress like
lie,
us and
dog.
can't
You're
do
not
it
gonna
right.
lie.
I'm not
Yep,
trying to
sure
dress like
is.
that.
I'm not
Cause
gonna
I
I
let
don't
you
know.
lie.
Jeffo,
I done
I'm
I
got
not gonna
looked
on.
lie,
at your
Jeffo.
I
I'm not gonna let you
Jeffo,
lie,
I looked
Jeffo.
at your page and I
Oh
see
man,
that you are dressed like a black American,
Yes,
whole
and
black
y'all
American
didn't. Y'all was
swag.
never.
I
Y'all
don't wear
never.
Rockaware
Y'all
or
never.
Sean John. I don't know.
We don't wear
Y'all
that
never.
shit. Stop playing. Listen,
Y'all never.
don't play with
Y'all
us.
was. Y'all wasn't wearing Jordan when y'all got over here. Y'all got that from
Jeffo,
us.
Did he
Jeff,
say Rockaware and Sean John?
right.
I
Don't
don't wear
play with
Rockaware. I'm
us.
wearing Satoshi.
We
You
don't wear
stretching
no
out
daggone rock.
Satoshi.
Yeah, that's
You
two
know what?
racks.
I
I know.
listen, I will show you. Ooh, I
American,
wouldn't even
American.
do
There
you
was a
like that.
time, American. There was a time when you wouldn't win no roast session if you was Haitian.
Right.
Even if
Still
you
to
Right.
this day,
losing,
we
your
going back to
final,
them times.
yeah,
Right.
even if you losing, let's say you playing spades, your final card is shut your Haitian ass up. I'm
Hey,
not
Oh,
going.
hey,
Flat,
Marvelous.
flat,
Guess what, Marvelous?
flat.
I've been winning best dressed since middle school against Black
No,
Americans.
you haven't. You just got here in middle school.
Oh my
You want
You
to
got
God.
bet?
off the boat
You
with
want to
sandals
bet?
on,
Now,
sir.
Do you want to
Jeffo, you
bet?
doing too much.
I swear
Nah.
to
It
God,
might
I'm
have
not
been the
Look
best
at
lying.
that
version of where you
line.
come
You were
from.
not dressing culturally Haitian though, so that's the
I'm not
reality that you
dressing
don't
Right.
want to
culturally Black
admit.
Thank
American.
you.
The
You
I'm not
fuck,
dressing
Thank
culturally
you.
Black
Say it.
American.
you
Say it again,
weren't.
April. Say it again, April, because he capping.
Man, I
Listen,
ain't wearing no
bro.
Clarify something.
Sean John Echo and all that.
Hold on. Let me
Listen,
Don't
I
just
done
wear that.
roasted people for a
Don't.
whole year straight. I be trying to be neutral with folks, but hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. Zephyr, they ain't lying.
man, listen, let me
Jeffo, no, he
clarify
Now,
something
lying.
real
You know
quick.
he
I'm not
lying.
saying FBA sisters or FBA brothers have not dated or made children outside of their ethnicity at all. That's not what I'm saying. But the amount that Jeffo's trying to say, y'all gotta hear this fool every day, bro. And then like
I be
it's
in the comments. I
crazy,
be in the
bro.
comments. Maroon. I be in the comments. I'd be quiet. I just had to come up here today
Yeah,
when
you done hit, yeah, you done
old
fly
boy
gotta heard
started
this
talking
fool
crazy
before.
about
This
us now.
dude, man, he trying to marvelous. This dude trying to make it seem like it's like everybody in Florida is predominantly Haitian or some kind of Latino or you know what I mean, with like a
South Florida,
25% FBA percentage or something.
Nah,
This
South
fool.
Florida,
nah.
South Florida.
Ironically, they got their enclaves, as we know.
Correct.
But more than likely, your ass is American. You can't unsee it. Yeah, your parents might be you gonna still be. I'm saying if you around us, like around us 24/7, like they asked me about Kodak, I kept it real. Kodak got everything from a black American in
Facts.
Pompano. He
Hey,
acknowledged
hold
that he Haitian, but I'm
hey,
saying if
And
y'all
he
ain't
ain't,
like
and he really didn't he didn't get that swagger until he started hanging out with the dude from my city, Saul D. Saul
I
right,
D
ain't got
gave
no
Saul
swag,
D
hey,
man.
gave
That's my
Kodak that
boy, man. He ain't
lane.
got no
you
swag.
said
hey, hey,
Saudi?
Saul D gave him that
Oh, you
lane.
from Hollander?
See, I ain't got to tell you.
is that
Oh yeah. Hey boy,
And
I
who
ain't even
saw
gonna tell you who I ain't even gonna tell you who I am.
and who Saul D people is the one
Here
the
I go.
Wiz the Wizard, right?
Yo, man, Imani, come on
Okay,
now.
okay. Let me
hey,
let
hey American, did
you
I
know
lie?
I ain't cap.
Remember I told you?
No.
Okay, you
No.
heard it from them as well. We ain't
Yep.
talk about this, man.
My
Jeff won't lie,
God,
man.
I'm not a
Uh-huh.
liar. South Florida
Kodak ain't
don't have a
listen.
lot of
We
Black Americans like
I'm gonna
that. They
I'm gonna
don't.
be the person to say it. Black Americans created Kodak. I don't care who don't like that. That's a
Facts.
Kodak
fact.
can't
Dude
dress,
even
my
say he
guy.
not going to Haiti. Even when they get on his ass about it,
Kodak can't
and
Right.
dress,
he act
Maroon.
like he gonna go. He not going, bro. We not
And
stupid.
why he say he ain't going? Because he's scared they might eat him.
We know we ain't stupid.
That's what he said. We didn't put that battery in his back.
Hey,
Even
but
with
look,
Fly Guy saying, like, bro, Fly Guy, you talking about my family from Hollandale too. Like, if you been here long enough,
I'm
my
born
people been
here.
here. I
I'm
don't know. I'm
born here.
saying anybody that's a Black American. My people been here before. Miami was classified as a city over 200 years.
Facts.
Before that, we came from Central Florida and Georgia and South Carolina.
Sis, hold on one second, y'all. Sis.
Huh?
Love.
Yeah.
You know you got people in the queue, right?
Yeah, I see K.
Okay.
PZ,
Yo,
what's your ethnicity?
I'm Black American, half Jamaican.
Oh, okay. You want to ask Black Americans a question?
Uh, I want to see if I was valid.
Huh?
As far as like being by ethnic.
Thank you. Okay, that's your question.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody want to answer his question?
Base, but I thought he was Haitian. But
Well,
he's
what your
solid though.
you got a black parent, a Black American parent?
Yeah, my mama Black American. I grew up on that side though. I ain't grew up on my
Okay,
daddy's side at all.
well, because all it take is one parent. So you by ethnic.
Oh yeah, and I'm from South Florida too. To piggyback
Yeah,
off what
but
y'all
do
said
we
about
hold on 1 second, Peasy? But do we keep a eye on them or what? Because I don't
Like
know how to feel about that.
like they
I'm
say,
I'm
if you
all for my Black American people, but when they be bi ethnic, it's kind of like I don't know. Like, do we
I,
trust
I,
them? I don't know.
I get it because I feel the same way about biracial. It's hard.
Yep,
It's
I
hard.
was just about to say that, Fly Guy. Go ahead.
But they too
Yeah, I
different now.
get
They
it.
too different now. It's too different because of bi-ethnic. They got another melanated parent
But we
opposed to
all
that.
kind of like are biracial to a
I
certain
don't even.
extent. We've all had some kind of
But it
white
only
tea
take. They say
mixture.
it only takes 7 generations to get that
But what
right side of
about some of
property.
us who that didn't take 7 generations?
I think bi-ethnic is the best term because we're abolishing race. Because if you're not a WASP, you're not white, right? So we're abolishing race. It's literally is bi-ethnic for all of it. You're black and whatever else you are. You're not just black. You're black and whatever else you are, and that has to be taken into consideration, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just gotta watch because I just left a job where I just couldn't take it. Like I know too much information. I was working at a government job. I ain't gonna disclose it, but everybody, I mean, we know how to code switch, but the white team, man, they know how to do it too. And I'm like, I know I ain't tripping, but they act like they friendly. I don't know if that movie Pleasantville got something to do with my mind, but that's what they act like. Everything going peachy and cool until it hit the fan. But I finally found somebody, and I'm like, bruh, is it racist up here? And he was from Atlanta. I ain't even know this dude. I just walked up to him and asked him because everybody acting like I'm tripping. He said, yes, bro. Like he couldn't wait to find somebody that was on code. He said, yes, bro, it is.
Well, some do are on code, but I mean, I don't know how to. I
Exactly.
guess it's about based on your personality or something, right?
Exactly. So by
yeah,
ethnic or not, it's who riding. But I will say this, we can only go by what we seen in behavior. I ain't gonna keep dating a chick that I know have a past of cheating. It's what's in your behavior.
Hold on though. Let me ask y'all something. So y'all know how we see some bi-ethnics and biracials. They throw Black Americans under the bus like on media outlets. How y'all gonna so when that happens, especially in big cases and big stories and big situations, are y'all gonna look at our bi-ethnics like, you know how we get to judging people based on group.
Well,
Well,
love will. It
it's
wasn't.
scary
It
because
was.
we talking about it
It
with
was
us.
that. But oh, go ahead, Fly. I was gonna say that's what started Haitian Day when they was being targeted. We asked them to riot with us during the McDuffie riots, and the lady, it was a Haitian lady, got on the news and say, "Oh, he got what he deserved," and all this crazy
Right.
stuff. It wasn't like we wanted to get at them because they was Haitian, but that's how it started. The only problem is a lot of immigrants. First of all, they don't even know the city they from. They don't know that history. The city that they claim to be from. Most immigrants, they don't even know American history. But you got to start at least with the city you occupy.
Okay, all
So
right.
that's the problem.
Okay, all right. So you got your answer, Peppy? I think it's kind of split. I think the way I feel, we always, historically, Black Americans, we've always accepted our biracials. This bi-ethnic thing is kind of new to me. I really never thought about bi-ethnics.
Hey,
But
love.
I would expect them love to call that out too, right? Like if somebody goes
I
on.
don't know if that's
hold on,
100%
Fly
accurate,
Guy.
love.
Hold on,
Oh,
Fly Guy. What you say, April?
I was saying, I'd like to your question about if a bi-ethnic goes on TV, I would expect, the writers, right, to be the first to call that out. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is a matter of them being connected to the people, the grassroots, the descendant community, and working within that and doing their part within that.
Right.
And I think that's what Marvin's their actions. What are they doing? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So to your point, yeah, they be throwing, some of them be throwing us under the bus. What do we do with that?
Right. Flag, I'm gonna rotate you down. I gotta bring somebody up. Thank you for coming up.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me bring Miss T up. Hey Dreamer, how you doing? Dreamer? Dreamer, you want to unmute?
Oh yeah. Thank you so much, host. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Dreamer. You want
Happy Sunday.
Dreamer? Happy Sunday, Dreamer. You so you are Ethiopian, right?
That's correct. Yes.
All right. You want to ask Black Americans a question?
Yeah. I wanted to ask the question. Happy Sunday, America, as well. I wanted to ask the question. You know, what can I guess Africans and Caribbeans do? Because to me, it looks like unity is the best situation. What can we do on our behalf to make it to unify it?
You said what?
Nothing, like Malcolm X said. I'm sorry, I was just
No, hey Miss T, how you doing? First off, how you doing? Yeah, I ain't get that. I ain't get that. Hold on, Dreamer. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, I ain't get to talk to you in a month of Sundays. Feel like I ain't been over. I've been busy. I'm so sorry.
How you
I gotta come
doing?
through and
Good to see
support.
you.
I'm good. I'm good. We have Dreamer here.
Yeah, I'm not finished. I'm not finished my
Wait,
question.
let her land her plane. Go ahead, Dreamer.
Okay.
Dreamer, you want to come off mute?
Come off you. You have a tether above me.
What?
The person who's above me, she's a tether.
A tether
Is that what
trying
you
to
wanted
call.
to come off?
What are you talking about?
Oh, so no, what I'm trying to tell you is I'm
This
trying
team
to
about to
figure
get
out.
you, boy.
Oh
Did,
Lord, Jesus.
why y'all so aggressive today? Sunday is
Dreamer, ask
God's
your
day.
question.
I went
God,
to church.
ask your
Anyways,
question.
my question is why what's their problem with unifying? I mean, I think power comes with numbers, and I think that's something that y'all should
Dreamer,
consider.
let me tell you something, Dreamer.
All
You
right,
sat
love.
up on this stage and told us that you think what I asked you on my prompt, do you consider white people to be safe? You said you consider white people to be safe. And you said other things too, but I'm not gonna go there. I digress. How we gonna trust? How we gonna work together and unite with people who think white people safe?
No, love. I think you took out of context. I never.
No, you was very, you was very,
No,
you were
I
very.
think. No, love. I think you took out of context. I never. No, you're right. I did make that comment. And
Why do you consider white people to be safe, Dreamer?
I just in my opinion, I never had any issues with them. You know what I mean? They're never they're. I don't think they ever came off as being like rude or anything like that. A lot of times I do think that the situation that we can unite, but I just don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's the problem with uniting though?
Dreamer, we can't align with nobody that's trying to be up under white tea people. You see what just happened to Nolan Wells, rest in peace, and how his family was trying to get up underneath white tea-ness. His mother is from Filipino background, and we don't know where the black side is from,
You
right?
know what?
Hold
You know
on,
what?
Dreamer. I didn't interrupt your punk ass. You've been sitting up here talking crazy about black women. You didn't talk crazy about black children, black American children. Let me clarify. That's the only black, to be honest with you. And then you sat up here and denigrated us and talking about we don't own no businesses and all this other crazy foolishness. You don't come here and say, why would we try to align with an Ethiopian who is only going to vote for bussy benefits and to keep his family coming in through the border and the 20 millions just like Joe Biden had? Why would we keep voting for that? That doesn't align with black American needs.
Hey, FBA
Here you
Maroon.
go.
You know how that person you ain't seen since high school hits you up
Wait a
on
minute,
social
hold
media.
on, Marvelous. It's Dreamer's turn. Hold on.
Yeah.
Maroon.
No.
I know. You can
Oh,
drop
sorry.
me. You can drop me.
All right,
He
give
up here
me
reporting.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, I never
You can
report
respond
nobody.
to that, and then we're gonna move on,
All
unless
right.
somebody else have a rebuttal. Go ahead.
Yeah. I never reported nobody. Love. Um. No. FBA Maroon, like, I don't like sit up here and like kiss white people on butts and stuff like that. But like the person who I was sponsored through was a missionary church in Chicago. They're white people, and I do have respect for them. But at the same time, like, I think that with unity,
Therefore, I'm gonna rotate you down, and Marvelous. I gotta get through these people. Thank y'all for
yeah,
coming up. All right. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I think with unity, the numbers will be great. But if I did like, and if I ever said any disrespectful things to women, I apologize about that. I never disrespected. I feel like I've never disrespected no black woman. But if you feel like the FBA Maroon, like, I apologize about that.
Hello?
Just call me a tether. Like, what are you talking
I
about?
Nima.
right, and then I have something else to say. As a Black American woman with children, we have different perspectives as far as, our voting is going to be different. I'm not voting Democrat because I do not agree that men should be playing in female sports. I do not agree that men should use the restroom with me or my daughters or my granddaughter. I do not think that men should or women, should be um acting like a man or doing things that men do. So we're not going to agree on those things. So therefore there's a lot of things that and standards that Black American people have as far as like certain like integrity and moral compass that you guys think is okay. And so, I'm not against LGBTQ community at all. I'm not. And that's your personal choice. But should certain lines be crossed? No, absolutely not. So therefore we have a difference in, the way we perceive things and that we can align.
Hello? Hello?
Who is saying hello? Alchemist, that's you? Who's saying hello?
It's
I
I'm
didn't
not
see where the
sure.
voice came from, huh?
Ahlam.
Can I
Oh,
say I wanted to rebut Dreamer? Can
oh,
I
go
do that,
ahead.
sis? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, so Dreamer, I think it's funny you talking about some can we come together and unify. Why are you not trying to unify with Ethiopians and Ethiopia so that y'all can make Ethiopia great to live in and stop claiming America as your promised land and fleeing over here and begging for rights and asserting yourself in a place that you have no lineage, no blood, no bones, no nothing in the soil that y'all didn't build nor fight for nor accomplish anything in. Just kind of trying to understand why that's even a thing for you. I don't understand how anybody could unify with y'all when y'all have no track record of fighting, accomplishing anything, building anything worth being in. I don't think we're not speaking the same language. So I just don't see how we could unify. I think that your unification will probably end up being something along the lines of us helping you and not getting anything in return. And I don't know if you've heard, but Black people are no longer in the business of doing charity. It's no more in the arms of an angel around here anymore. We're focused on ourselves. So I think you guys said that y'all are great. The Ethiopians are strong and resilient and doing all the things. So since y'all want to be here, you want to be in America, do that here as well, and do that for yourselves by yourselves. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, if you will, like the white tea man told us that you said you feel safe around. So if you feel safe, you should feel safe to fight, right? Okay, I'll land there.
Okay, Dreamer, you got something to say?
Yeah, thank you so much, American. So you're right. A lot of Ethiopians, I'm sure, wherever whatever state you live in, like you see an Ethiopian person. It doesn't matter if you're in Washington D.C., if you're in Virginia, if you're in Atlanta, if you're in Los Angeles, you'll always see an Ethiopian person. We make our names prominent. There's no airport in the United States that you won't see an Ethiopian at. So
Make your name prominent. Hmm?
no, even in Detroit, you will see us in every airport. We
That's a
we are
damn
there.
lie. That's a damn lie, Dreamer.
No,
That's a
America,
damn lie. We don't hear
America,
anything about Africans like that unless it's an
no,
African
no,
hair
America.
braiding shop.
No, America. What I'm saying is, you see us, like we're like you see us in the airports, right?
What you saying?
No,
Y'all work in airports? Ethiopians work at the airport?
Have you ever been when you go to the airport?
no,
You what
Dreamer.
airport?
The answer is no.
But no, America. What I'm trying to tell you,
We
like
just
we
know
were.
whoever it is working at that airport ain't Black American. I don't know what kind of people them is.
It be Americans mainly working at the airports.
It's some foreigners.
I don't hardly see any, and I fly frequently,
They be the
and I
ones
don't hardly
pushing
see
them
it.
wheelchairs and
Oh, the wheelchair people. I don't know. I don't have
standing by the doors
experienced
and
them.
stuff.
No, but America, let me just land my plane. What I'm trying to say is like, we make ourselves well known. Like, we do jobs like, and we do all these works and stuff like that. But beyond that point, yeah, we build up Ethiopia. And do I go back? Yes, I do go back. But I don't think that's a problem. I think the issue is here. I don't have no issue with unifying, and like I think it's a great thing because with number comes power. I mean, if you guys are thinking that if if delineation is where we're supposed to be at, I really don't know how
Y'all
that's
have
gonna
been
work out.
proven to be untrustworthy too many times.
No,
Unified with what? We got
Dreamer.
our own private. Look, y'all still over there selling slaves on that continent.
no,
How we gonna trust y'all?
I've never sold
No,
nobody.
get your home, get Africa, unify Africa first, and show us y'all actually know what unity looks like.
But
And do
Dreamer.
you know what the word prominent means? Cause that's weird.
I'm like prominent. Wait, hold on here.
What the fuck?
Can I talk to him?
Right.
Dreamer. Huh?
yes, brother. Yes, brother.
أنت حبشانه?
Yes.
Okay, all right. You are a very weird guy, okay? And the reason I'm saying that, I'm not Black American. But think about this, man. You said you want to come into a space where Black people are and unify with them, and you think the people they need to unify against are safe. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you expect someone to agree or unify with you, bring you into their space, make them vulnerable to a group of people that you feel are safe? What is wrong with you? Forget about how you feel. Like, you're talking about unify all this other stuff, but like your words, even in this conversation, are very contradictory. I wouldn't trust you myself. White people are not safe. What are you talking about? White people aren't safe even to us. So why would you expect someone to take you seriously saying, we should unify, we should become one, and by the way, our enemy is safe, and I think we should be around them? I think you're full of shit, man. And I'm not Black American, okay? But why would you want somebody to trust you when you're saying out of your own mouth that the people that have brutalized them are safe people? And by the way, the missionaries that brought you here are also the ones that destroyed the country that you came from. This is very strange, man. And you don't speak for
When did I say white people?
You said it, man. You said
When did I
I
say
trust
that?
white people. The missionaries were
You said
white.
it on that prompt I
Said it.
had. Do you consider white people to be safe?
You
It's a
said it.
whole clip, and you went on and on about you consider white people to be safe, and didn't was that
He sure did.
You said it here now. You said it
Wait,
yourself now.
right? And was
I
that
I
grandma
never.
who told us we just need to be good?
Yep.
Yes.
He sure did.
She told
It's
us
on YouTube,
alchemy
Dreamer. Tell
that
another
we
lie.
need to be good.
You said it in this
Yeah,
conversation.
if y'all show me the receipt where I said
No. We don't need receipt, man. Halas. We don't need receipt because
You
you said
literally
it during
just said
this
it.
conversation. You said it during this conversation. You say, yeah, actually, I think white people are safe, and you referenced the white missionaries that brought you here 2 minutes ago. So we don't need a receipt from whatever time. I wasn't there. I don't know if you said that then or not. I know you said it here now.
yeah. I never said that. I never said white people
Why
are
are you
safe.
lying, man? Don't
No,
Yes,
lie.
you
I'm
did.
being.
I'ma find the receipt.
You
I'm
said
a
it
real
did.
good
now.
at
I just listened
investigate.
to it the other day,
I'm
He
American,
about
said
to
on
they
find
never
Start
it.
caused
YouTube.
him
I'm
any
about to
I,
find
problems.
it.
They've never done anything to him.
I
You
never said
literally
they were
just said
safe.
that.
That
You
that
said
never
it
came
in
out of
this
my mouth.
One
conversation.
at a time. Come on now.
You said it during this conversation. I wasn't part of
No,
that
I
other
never
one.
said that. I never said that. Like
Okay,
I
hold
never.
it. No,
Y'all
no,
not
no.
gonna put
Okay.
words in my mouth.
No, you said, did you not say,
Did I not
yes,
say what?
I will tell you, just you have to be quiet. You said, yes, I did say white people are safe. And then you referenced the
I
missionaries that
I
brought
ne-
you
I
here
said
and how you
missionaries.
don't have
I
no
never
problem
said
with
white
that.
people are safe.
Okay.
You're not take words out of my
Okay.
mouth. You're not
All
gonna say
right.
that. I
You
It's
said
said,
on
missionaries.
YouTube,
Yes,
You
I
Dreamer, and
did.
talked
this is
about the
on
white
YouTube
people
too.
you work with were nice.
you
You
said that.
talked about the people
No,
you work
no,
with.
You
no.
said it.
America, like love. You gotta understand one thing. I never said that. Like that's not the words
Okay,
in
Well,
my
do you
everybody
mouth.
consider
lying.
He
white
did
people to
say it.
be
No,
safe?
this
Do
guy is
you
a liar.
consider
I
white
don't
people,
like this, man.
Dreamer? Do
Don't
you
come here
consider
and
white people to
embarrass
be
us.
safe? Hold on, Alchemy. Do you consider white people to be safe? It's on my YouTube. All you gotta do is go down and look for the thumbnail that say Ethiopian says white people are safe, leave them alone. Okay, go ahead,
You
Dreamer.
asked you asked me, do I think white
No,
people are
no,
safe?
no, Dreamer. I'm
Tell me.
asking you again. Do you consider white people to be safe?
I never said that.
I'm asking you, do you consider white people to be safe?
I mean, no, I don't consider them to be safe. But I never said that they were safe though.
You did, but go ahead.
Okay, now that you flipping your response, can I ask a question?
This guy is full of shit, man.
Yeah,
Love,
you
have
can
a great
ask a
Sunday. Like
question.
this is so
You can
disgusting.
ask a question, helicopter.
No, you're lying
Let me
on
ask you a
Sunday.
question. Or
Hold
damn, he left.
on.
I want to ask Dreamer a question. Damn it. Oh well, I was gonna ask him. I would be suspect with unifying with somebody like him, regardless,
I
because of the
wouldn't
fact.
unify with him. How
Hold
you
on,
gonna
let me finish.
sorry, man. That guy pissed me off.
I got it. But I'm just talking, just to talk, man. You know what I'm saying? But if this is why I will be suspect. Let's say we unify with him. How do we know he ain't gonna go over to the LGBT side? LGBT side. That's what I'd be concerned about.
What I was saying before he reported me. I said he gonna just vote for his own little, you know what I'm saying? Little
Yeah, I think that's what did
community
it.
benefits. You know what I'm saying? And we are most of the. I'm gonna be real with you. Most of the FBA LGBTQ people that I've talked to, because I got an aunt who is LGBTQ and she works in law enforcement over there. And well, I ain't gonna dox her, but she works in Florida. Man, Florida is a red state. She ain't going nowhere. And the Republicans really don't be going for the whole LGBTQ benefits thing, but most of the FBA LGBTQ people I done talked to, they are on code with us wholeheartedly. It's them tethers. We got a lot of them, a lot of the dykes over there that be Jamaican or something else. Man, they be like way off code. And then, Helicopter, you said you was in Atlanta right before you came down to Florida. You was in Georgia. Helicopter. Oh, he might be.
Speak.
Oh, you said you was in Atlanta, right?
Hello, you hear me? Yeah, I lived here. I just left Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Africans moving up in there, and I think a lot of them was just cosplaying. That's one of the easiest ways to cosplay is to try to turn from a girl to acting like a dyke. You know what I'm saying? Acting like a stud. So they be from Nigeria and all these other places cosplaying our FBA studs and making it seem like they speak for all LGBTQ people. They don't speak for all of us. And this one's like Dreamer. I will never align with Dreamer. And the way they disrespect black women and all this other stuff, no, I ain't with all that. I ain't with all that.
Yep, y'all, we about to wrap it up. We passed that 2 o'clock hour. Shout out to the chat here. Shout out to the chat on YouTube. Shout out to all the tappers. Shout out to all the gifters and all the panelists. And shout out to my amazing mods and all my day ones. I appreciate y'all so much. American, you got any final thoughts of the night, of the day?
I just wanted to say shout out to you. I'm glad that everything is back good. Thank God. Ooh. So thank you for hosting another good stream. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the panelists in the chat. And we appreciate all the gifts and the support and the love. And yep, I hope everyone has a good day.
Is you going live later or no?
Yeah.
Any of y'all
Yeah.
going live later? Okay, some of y'all probably be going live later. So I just
Well,
want to
why
say,
you don't go live?
I'm gonna go live too.
You is
huh?
Miss
You said Miss
Love.
Love.
Why you don't never go live?
Shit, ain't nobody want to hear what I got to say because they
Man,
ain't gonna
please.
lie.
That
I
boy
know
a
I'm gonna get
jump.
restricted, huh?
That boy a jump. I would love to see you in host mode.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You know what? I'll go on there. I'm the type of person like I like to get on a roll with the things I say, and I like to take my time. So I would probably just come because I'm filming this documentary over here right now. So there's a lot of that I want to talk about as well. The stuff I'm
Yeah.
learning, stuff that's not going to be in the documentary because right now we're filtering, what can go in there, what can't because it's going in the museum or whatever. So I really want to talk about what I'm learning about the West and indigenous culture and just certain things that I'm just really starting to really deep dive into. And y'all teach me a lot. All of y'all teach me a lot. So there's stuff like that I want to get into. And then the elections are coming up, and then 2028 is right around the corner, and we need to do something with Trump before he get out of office. Because good Lord, somebody need to go talk to this orange dude up there. You know what I'm saying? But I might go live like after I'm done filming and stuff, so I
Make
can
sure you
actually
send me an invite because I want to be there to witness that.
man, all the ops gonna pull up. There's a lot of people on my head. I don't even be doing nothing, man. So but shout out to you, Miss Love. Shout out to the family. Thank y'all for the gifts. And shout out to the off code people for revealing yourselves every single time you open your mouths like Dreamer and just sit up here and lie all day and like Jeffo and all the big back punks and all that. Shout out to y'all for revealing yourselves every time you open your mouth. So salute to the family.
Salute. Hey, April, you got a final say of the stream?
Well, this was definitely a good, entertaining space. It's an educational space. I think these spaces are still necessary because everybody ain't heard this conversation. You know what I'm saying? To your point, Maroon, there's descendants talking to him. Yeah, that's happening. The birthright citizenship was a Black American descendant grassroots demand for our vote. Right. And he's doing that, following through. That was a demand from us as Black folks, right? The collectives. So that's happening. It ain't over, right? We got to pay attention to the Department of Defense. It's now the Department of WAR, right? That was when the Freedmen's Bureau was inactive. Right? He's going back in time, right? So it's a lot happening, and we got 2 years. If we do it right, then our reparative justice will happen in this administration. So shout out to that. Keep the spaces love. Peace, power, and reparations to the people. Love y'all.
Thank y'all. April live stream too. Y'all follow her. She be having some interesting topics over there on her panels too. Check her out. Hey, Miss T.
Hey sis.
Hey, you got a final say of the stream. Y'all
Oh,
make sure y'all follow Miss T. I'm sure a lot of y'all already know who Miss T is. Follow her. She holds amazing spaces as well. Miss T, Miss T Monique on TikTok, and April X Showers on TikTok. Go ahead, Miss T.
thank you, sis. Shout outs to everybody on the panel. Shout outs to you. I'm mad I didn't get to see everything because I was on the phone, but you know I'm always coming here and show love. You know you my boo. And I just want to say shout outs to everybody in the in the chat. Shout outs to the family, and thank you for the gifts. And dreamer, keep dreaming. Nobody's linking up with y'all. Nobody's aligning with y'all. Y'all gonna have to use them domalomas to good use. You're gonna have to put them big ass foreheads, put them all together and figure out how to do this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I came in on. So that's what I got to say to him. Use them prominent foreheads for good use. It was given to you for a reason. So, and to all the people out here that expect black, labor from black people, not gonna happen. Take care of yourselves and be blessed. And may the Lord bless you and keep you in all your ways. May the odds forever be in your favor, if you will. As they say in the Hunger Games, nobody's linking up with y'all. And that's all I really had to say to him. And I think he should learn what a tether is, because he is the actual embodiment of a tether. So yeah, I'm not. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Miss T. Hey, helicopter. You
Hey,
got a
can y'all hear
final
me?
say? Yep, we can hear you.
All right, cool. Well, first of all, thank you, love. Thank you to everybody on this panel right now and all the mods. Y'all done motivated me. I'm thinking about doing a space tonight, but since everybody might be going live, I might push it back. But thank y'all for the motivation, though. I might still
Don't
do
do it, helicopter. If you
I'm
go,
about to
I'm
say I'll
not
pull
going.
up.
it. All right, if I do, I'm on the road right now, so if I do go live, it'll probably be about 9 o'clock. But I'll hit
All
y'all up
right.
because I'm gonna need some help setting up a prompt. But anyway, shout out to the FBA family, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, YouTube, everybody in the FBA universe, man. And shout out to the loved ones of FBAs, you know what I'm saying? And then shout out to all of the Black Americans, whether you call yourself FBA or not. And I'm gonna say the FBA prayer: may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. And I hope everybody have a good day.
All right, thank y'all. Okay, we'll see y'all tomorrow between 9 and 9:30. We doing the new schedule. All right, AM EST. All right,
At what time, Miss Love? My bad.
between 9 and 9:30 EST.
Okay, I might.
AM.
Okay, I might be doing some stuff. I'll let you know, but I
All
should
right,
be there.
well,
I'll stop by.
yeah, whoever can pull up, please do. I appreciate you. All
Okay,
right, all right, bye.
peace.